There we go. Okay. So, hello everyone, and welcome to a little Halloween special I got going on here. So, we haven't done a No Brand Sky in a while, but I still wanted to do some tabletop RPG goodness. So, I thought it'd be fun for the first time to run a Call of Cthulhu campaign. And we got set up here today. We kind of did this a little short notice. I'm sure we're doing a bunch of shit wrong, but fuck it, as long as you're having fun, right? So, with me I have Kyle.
Hey, it's me. Uh, yeah, it's good to be here.
Yeah. Hylian,
Hello.
Fang,
Hey.
and Zach.
Yep.
So yeah, we're gonna do a little Halloween spookums. So I thought I would get into the premise of what this is real quick just before we get started. I explained it to everyone so far. So we're going to be playing a short little one-shot story that takes place in a town in Vermont called Hardwell, which I hope doesn't actually exist now that I'm thinking about it, but I doubt there's many places named Hardwell. So, basically our team of 4 investigators either works for or took the job offer of a Atlantic Paranormal Society to investigate a old mansion up north in the woods that seems to have some sort of weird paranormal phenomenon going on. Basic stuff about the town. So I have this map here that I drew, and there is a bunch of different special sites numbered. Now, if you want to look around for stuff that isn't necessarily on the map, feel free to let me know, and we can go through it and go through whatever that would be and entail. Then there's the kind of in the top left, there's part of the map that's a little bit blown up. This isn't exactly to scale. This is the Hardwell Old Residential District, and there's some stuff there. So I went ahead and I blew that up and drew that as a separate thing. So, the basic premise, though, for you guys is that it's about noon, and you're rolling into town. You managed to get a nice basic map, which is the thing you're looking at right now, of the town, and the basic idea that there is a mansion somewhere to the north. You don't have an actual layout of the mansion or anything. You're not entirely sure even where it is, other than it's in the woods. But yeah, who's driving? Who's driving the mystery machine?
It's me, Jim Hausman, with my 100 auto skill.
Yes, okay. So, we have Jim over here, who is a FBI agent. Jim, why'd you take this weird paranormal case?
That's a great question. I take all the weird cases in the FBI. I did some weird stuff back in Washington, and they decided to assign me over here. So we'll see what happens with this.
Okay. Who's riding shotgun?
I am.
All right. Who are you?
So just for the audience here, my character's real name is Tom, but he introduces himself as Cornelius.
Oh, fuck.
So everyone here knows him as Cornelius.
Good.
Yeah. He's here because he studies the occult. He's obsessed with it, and he heard about the rumors and came to see what was up.
All right. Who's in the back seat?
I will be.
And your character is?
William Robert, aka or also known as Billy Bob.
And what interests Billy Bob in the Hardwell case?
Well, I heard there was some creature with rather large feet, and it may or may not be Bigfoot, but we're gonna find out anyway.
Okay, I like that. So you're a Bigfoot hunter.
Yeah.
Your character is a hunter also too. We should point
exactly.
out. Yes. And then the other person we have is Fang. Who's your character?
Yeah, my character is Carlos, the firefighter. Yeah, I accepted this job because, like, my sister Maria is in a coma and was diagnosed with reverie syndrome. So, it's just taking some odd jobs, get some money, pay off those medical bills. Hey, maybe we might find something weird that has to do with the illness. Because, ooh.
The real cosmic horror are your medical bills.
Yeah.
I think we should figure out what kind of car we're driving before we get going here.
Yeah. I'm envisioning, like, the mystery machine, but that's a good thing to point out. What's your ride situation?
A big old van, like a 15-passenger van, with the back seats taken out. It's a little sketchy. It kind of sways a bit when you steer, and whenever it shifts, it's like you're getting rear-ended, but it works. It's about 10 years old.
All right. So you come in. Actually, yeah. So you're coming in on Van Buren Ave here, and actually, Cornelius,
Yes.
you have a motel somewhere, correct?
Yes, that is true.
We're on this. Points out on this map. Actually, you probably have painting permission. Go ahead and paint on the map where that is. You can just choose any color.
Where are the motels? It's your map.
I mean, see, that's why it's open.
Okay.
Probably not in the suburbs.
Not in the suburbs. Sorry, so what exactly are, like... Let me just make sure that I got... Because you've got these numbered.
Yeah, so to the left is a key of all the different descriptions.
Okay, and you don't have any... Well, okay, so I said motel, but, like, if we want to just make it the inn, like I have a room at the inn, the Clearwater's Inn.
That works.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a room at the inn.
Okay. So are you going to check in? That's just...
Oh. Well, we're all in a car together, right?
Yes.
What are we doing?
I should also clarify that your boss, Toko.
Good one.
Yeah.
Sure.
Pointed out that this request was put in by a Richard Stack, who is one of the bigwig owners of the Bear Tree Homes construction company in town. So she supplied you with his address.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, and you said we were on Cornelius?
No, I'm Cornelius.
Oh, that's your name. Okay. I was looking for that street name. I was like, where is that?
That would totally be a street name.
Sorry, Bear Tree something?
Bear Tree Construction. Bear Trees Homes Construction Company. It's number 20 on the map.
And that's just a me thing I was told to go there? Like, why are we all together?
You're all working for the same society, basically.
Okay.
You're all working for ghost hunters.
Okay.
For some
We all
reason, the
do a good
FBI
job.
got involved.
Yeah. You're all working for ghost hunters. One person's an occultist, one person's a firefighter, one person's looking to hunt down Bigfoot, and another person is an FBI agent, so...
Wasting time on the government dime.
So, yeah.
I'm not the one driving. I think you should ask the one driving where we're going.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Let's go check out that house.
Okay.
I want to see what's in the house.
So I want to point out too, it's about noon right now, and it's a nice cool fall day. All right. Okay, so Jim, you're gonna take her over to the old residential district and go talk to Richard.
Yes. Yes. Let's go over there.
Okay, let's do this.
Do I just drag my thing onto
Nope,
there?
it's gonna be fine. I am
Oh,
doing
I see.
it. There we go. Let's see. Now there should be a blank screen on your guys' end, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Good. Yeah.
All
Hey,
right.
just for what it's worth, I never saw any tokens there.
Yeah, no, there wasn't any there yet.
Okay.
So I'll pull up to this raggedy ass looking awful house. It's in the old residential district, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it's not even symmetrical.
It's not.
Did you say Waffle House?
Yes.
All right, good.
Let's see. I did not, but okay. Here. So that's all of you. And then let me just give everyone represents character. Case corpse controlled by. Okay, I'm just giving you all of you permission to move your characters. Let's see.
Don't ask why a Starman is an FBI agent. It's a long story.
And there we go.
Oh yeah.
All right. Fang, can you move yours?
It doesn't seem like it.
Huh. Why is that?
Oh, wow.
Huh. You should be able to move yours. Did I do something wrong? I might have.
Oh no.
Oh, yep. Hold on. There we go. Perfect.
Yeah.
You should be able to
You
now.
good. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I am.
Perfect. Okay. So, yeah, you're just outside of this. Once again, it's about noon, and you're outside this dude's house.
Okay. Let's go in the house then.
Yeah. Sure. Let's do it.
Are you just gonna walk in, or are you gonna doorbell?
We should probably doorbell. It's a
Yeah, I think we
polite
should doorbell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, FBI!
Oh, this is gonna work out well.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just reusing no brand sprites here. So,
Nice.
yeah.
This is good.
I don't even think that episode aired.
I don't think it has yet either.
I like it.
A
Good.
preview of what's to come. So yeah,
Of what came
Brother.
7 months ago.
yeah. Hey, it takes a while to edit things. Not that long. I'm just lazy. So this cool looking motherfucker with shades walks out on the porch after you ring the doorbell, and he looks face to face with you, and he's like, "Look what the cat dragged in. How's it going?"
Yeah, we're just here to take a look. We're just trying to, can we take a look at your house?
Do you have a warrant? I thought
No,
you were
we're-
the ghost hunters.
We're here to investigate paranormal activity at this house. Can you let us in?
My house? No, that's not what the request is for. I don't got no ghosts. Are you a ghost?
Well, if the ghost is
Good
invisible,
start.
then we got an invisible warrant.
Okay, I think we need to recap what's happening because I don't know.
Okay.
Robin, you just kind of threw us in a car.
Yeah, I did. So, you all drove into town. Here, let's have a flashback.
Okay, let's do that.
So, all of you took this job for varying reasons. Some of y'all want to kill Bigfoot. One of you were assigned by the FBI. One of you just wants money. One of you is interested in the occult. So this guy that you're talking to reported that there is a mansion in the woods north of this town, off of the map that we just saw, that is haunted. And it was
Okay.
reported by this guy, and this
Oh,
guy
it's
is
okay.
paying you guys to deal with it. This is the
Okay.
first time you're meeting him, though. He put in the request through your organization.
What's this man's name again?
Richard Stack.
Okay. Dick Stack. All right, got it.
Yes.
All right. No. Sorry, I had a brain fart. I mixed up. My notes are all messed up. Oh yeah, you hired us. We're here to go investigate that house. Can you brief us on that?
Yeah. So, there's always been rumors ever since I was a little boy. Now, I work for the construction company here in town. And Hardwell's fallen on some hard times. So we were thinking about breaking down that old abandoned crypt of a mansion and setting up a shopping center. So I sent my buddy, my coworker Joey, one of my best guys. I sent them over to the mansion and he never called, never showed up, went missing, got worried and I called the police. Now, they said they found nothing. But I was a little bit worried because my friend Tony, who works over as the graveyard keeper, said that the cops just pulled up over by the road leading to the mansion, and they just got out of the car and they stared in the general direction of the mansion for about 10 minutes, and then got back in their car and drove away. Didn't investigate, didn't do nothing. Just stared out into space. And I'm willing to bet.
Spooky.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet it's something spooky going on.
Definitely.
Well, that's what you're paying us to do. We'll figure out this spooky stuff.
I'm gonna have the best goddamn mansion in all of Vermont.
Okay.
What?
But at least you're gonna pay for
Or
it.
mall, shopping center, mansions, shopping centers, same
Excuse
thing.
me, sir. Are you hammered right now?
Yes. You caught me at a
Checks out.
bad time.
Dick stack. Vicious. Okay.
Shuts the door and does a line as soon as he comes back inside.
I said that out loud, by the way.
Nice.
That was
Listen,
gross, yeah.
as long as I get my fucking shopping mall, I'm good. But there's some bad shit going on in that mansion. You should probably look into it.
All right,
I
we'll
don't
go get
want a
some-
cursed shopping mall on my hands. Not good for business.
Yeah,
Depends on the
that makes a lot of
business.
sense. Well, okay, we'll go get gear and get ready, talk to each other, and then head in there and investigate.
Thank you.
No problem.
God
See
bless. And then he shuts the door and vanishes into the darkness of his home.
If we need a place to regroup, I've rented out an inn room.
Okay, let's go check it out really quick, know what we have going there. Stash some stuff
Sounds
there.
Good.
Let's get in the car.
Now, since you obtained an inn room that was about the same as a motel price room, it's
Sure.
not gonna be much fancy. Just gonna warn you on that.
How many beds are there?
Ooh,
Or any of us gonna have to sleep on the floor?
maybe. Hold on.
Okay.
Let's
Well,
see.
we have a van. You can just take the seats out.
I'm gonna Bob Ross this. Oh shit, hold on, I should have made this a map layer thing. There we go. And then let's put two happy little beds. Whoa. Yeah, the beds are in really poor shape.
They're underneath the floor.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't see anything.
Wow, this is getting spooky.
The Phantom, the ghosts.
Spookier than Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yeah, those are beds, I guess.
All right, guys.
We can't see in the room.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a layer on top of it.
Our tokens are under it.
Oh shit.
It's censored. There's some stuff happening in there, man. Look,
There we go.
It's just Love
nice.
Hotel Dungeon Persona 3.
Okay, so this is how old this is. So you have a TV over. You have a TV over on this side down here. Let's
I'm
make
gonna
sure
tune it to the History Channel's Pawn Stars marathon.
Yes. So you have a TV over here. It's a giant, like, really old flat screen, but like there's a Nintendo 64 underneath it.
What games?
Shit.
And it costs how much per hour?
Mario Tennis.
Oh, we got Mario Tennis.
Yeah, boy.
But when I turn it
I-
on, it's just Superman 64. Somebody switched the PCB out.
I would have preferred Gex 64, but I guess I would.
Hey, Croc.
Donkey Kong 64.
Croc was not on N64, you heathen.
I got the super secret Star Fox 2 type thing going here.
I mean, hey, nothing beats Bubsy 64.
Bubsy goes to the James Turrell retrospective.
All right, so what do y'all want to do? Do y'all want to look at the map again?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay.
Here's the map.
Okay, so we are at number 10.
Yeah, you're at 10. You are at the corner of Memorial Ave and Draven Street.
And I guess after this, we're going to head to the spooky house.
So here's the thing. You don't know much about the spooky house.
Probably shouldn't charge in there.
I wouldn't mind. You said it's noon, right?
It is noon.
Okay.
I will say that you guys looked a little bit into the area, like, weather conditions type shit. Yeah, it's about, like, 50-ish degrees right now. It's a little chilly. And sundown is about 6:20 this time of year.
I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of reconnaissance.
We should hit up
like...
We should go grab some lunch somewhere, talk to some locals, and then go to the bar and see what people are talking about.
I think it's probably a little too early for the best bar crowd. Maybe...
But the people who hang out at a bar at lunchtime, man, they might be the kind of people who, you know...
You got a point.
I'm really just looking to go day drinking, okay?
You do have a point. Personally, I would like to hit up the Moonrise Books and Antiques.
Okay.
I feel like that's... I don't know if we want to like split up and then meet up at the bar, or if we want to just stick together.
I think we should stick together. That way all we get the same information.
I suppose.
You can come back together and relay the information as well.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that then.
We can like split up, each get like go somewhere, find out a little bit, and then meet up at the bar and convey what we all discovered.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who gets the van though?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's I feel like I can walk to the.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, it's just up the street.
How's cell reception in this town?
Decent. It's like not the greatest, but
Even at the haunted mansion.
mm-hmm.
I have a smartphone on me, and I've got like 2 bars all day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, let's get to the bottom of this. I guess I can take a group and we can go to the filler up. And then talk to some locals. Some townies.
All right, yeah, so I wanted to confirm what time are you guys meeting at the bar?
What time is it now?
It's about 12:10, let's say.
Say like 4 o'clock or so. That way we can get to the place maybe around.
Yeah, I think a couple hours is decent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so who should we... Someone wanted to go to Filler Up, someone wanted to go to the bookstore.
I want to go to the book and antique store by myself.
Okay, also, which bar are you meeting at? Because there's Monroe's Bar, which is 14?
No, 13.
Oh yeah, 13, and then there's the Hawk Nest Bar and Grill, which is 14.
Do we know the reputation of both places, or will we just figure that out when we get there?
One of you has a smartphone and could look up Yelp reviews.
I'm yelping.
I was gonna suggest that.
I'm yelping.
You can
Ah,
love
yes.
us on Yelp.
Hold on, let me look up an actual, like... I'm gonna look up and see if there's any real bars named the Hawk Nest Bar. It's a Google suggest... Oh, Jesus Christ. It's literally called the Hawk's Nest Bar and Grill.
What?
Oh shit, it's in Wisconsin too. What the fuck? Yo, I can hit this place up.
I mean, should you?
I don't know. Alright, yeah, are you gonna look up... You're gonna look up... So you look up Hawk Nest Bar and Grill. Let's see. So Dawn A says, I was a little bit apprehensive about coming. Oh wait, hold on. Oh fuck, goddamn mobile ads.
This is turned into LARPing.
Hey, listen. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
To make an omelet, you gotta break a few eggs.
Why is Yelp's mobile site so shit?
Gotta make
Said
that ad money.
Cornelius.
Yeah.
Your character uninstalls the Yelp app and looks at Google reviews instead.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Hold on. I'll just pretend that they're Yelp app. Let's see.
This game sucks. There's no Taco Bell in this town.
I know, right?
Alright, so Jordan says, this is an awesome joint. Great happy hour prices and food and a nice event space as well. Their pulled pork burger is amazing. 4 out of 5 stars.
That one sounds pretty good.
Sounds like a good spot to get dinner to before we descend into madness.
I agree.
Yeah, let's go with that one.
The Hawk's Nest, okay. Shoutouts to the Hawk's Nest Sports Bar and Grill in Appleton, Wisconsin.
Nice.
It'd be hilarious if they actually
Official
see this.
sponsor.
Yeah.
It'd be hilarious if they actually see this and comment on it on YouTube later.
What about Monroe's Bar? What's the reputation of that place?
Let's look. Hold on. Let me also,
We'll have to...
just for the sake of completion, there has to be a place named Monroe's Bar in
Wait, I'm an
life.
FBI agent. I could just carry my gun around. Never mind.
Let's see.
I'm just imagining Jim carrying it around like the Terminator, just in his coat.
Let's see. Monroe's Bar. Oh, the closest. This is apparently not many. Hold on. Stephanie said 5 stars. We had Leslie come and do a small party and she was wonderful. What the fuck? Oh wait, no, that's an ad for a different place.
Oh my god.
Come on, Leslie.
Let's see. Casey says, this is a reveal for the speakeasy portion of the restaurant and our rehearsal dinner. Oh,
Alright,
yeah.
going with the Hawk's Nest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that place sounds too bougie.
yeah. Okay. So, you settle on that for, what was the time? 4 o'clock, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Here, let me just write that down. I have a notepad up. Okay, so who's all going where now? So Cornelius, you're going to the Moon. Was it the Moonrise Books and Antiques?
Yes.
I believe Jim said you wanted to go to Phil's Filler Up and Diner,
Yes.
and then that leaves Carlos and Billy Bob.
I want to go to Historical Society.
Okay, Billy Bob, you want to tag along with someone? You want to go hit up one of these places?
Right. Let's see. Bear Tree Homes Construction Company. Would they have built this mansion?
They're the one interested in cracking it down to put up a shopping
okay.
center.
Oh, okay.
The guy you talked to.
Never mind.
is-
Yeah, that's right. Never mind.
But you could possibly get more information out of the workers. You
Yeah,
never know.
that may be worth doing. All right.
So, I'm gonna just randomly roll, and then we'll go clockwise from the roll to determine who we're gonna go with. All right, looks like we are going to the Historical Society first with Carlos.
All right.
Right on.
I'm going to move this shit to the side. Actually, hold on. No, that's the end page now. We might be going back there, so I'll keep that. I'll keep that real.
These beds suck.
Yeah, they do. Okay. Historical Society.
So the first thing I do when I get to a hotel room is turn the AC as far down as it'll go.
Let's see. Why is this not going? There we go. Hold on. I need to quickly grab our character here. Star of the show. For now. This is your episode.
Yeah, my character arc.
Yes.
It's your Gaiden.
Yes.
Oh, whoops. What the fuck am I doing? There we go. Okay. Paste. You should still have control, I believe. Try it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
You do? Okay, perfect. Okay. So the Historical Society is a building that's kind of in like a... It's definitely one of the older buildings in town from like as far as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just put that pupper in real quick. It's a one-story joint, pretty tiny, but I mean they have like fancy signs and shit everywhere at least, so you can kind of tell like, oh, it's an important building, but like maybe not from the road.
Right.
Couldn't quite tell.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely smaller than that one dude's house you were just at.
Right.
So what are you gonna do? You're right outside. Maybe there's a happy little sign right here saying, "Hey, welcome to the Hardwell Historical Society."
I mean, is it all right if I just walk in?
You could try it.
Or, like, is there like opening hours or anything like that? Or like...
You look around and you don't see anything in terms of like hours of operation or like anything. It's literally just like an old door leading to an old building.
I mean, I guess I'll knock first, and if no one answers, I'll just help myself in.
All right. You knock, and you wait, and you knock, and you wait, and just as you're about to turn away, thinking, "Oh, maybe there's nothing there," let's see, a kindly old man answers the door. So that's a Photoshop I made of President George W. Bush with the Naruto headband and Sharingan eyes from a different tabletop thing I did at some point as a joke. But that's the closest I have to old person sprite right now, so we're going with that.
I was gonna say, I want to know the context of that.
Like, I don't remember this in No Man's Sky. Wait, what?
No, this I did. Shoutouts to the Rosenbrand Discord is all I'll say.
Oh,
Good God.
Yes.
Hey, you guys missed me yet?
It's just believe it. No. What do you want?
Weapons of mass destruction.
Hello, sir. I came into town to investigate this old mansion, and I wanted to come over and learn about the history of this town and maybe get some information.
Come in. And he kind of gestures for you to come in.
Thank you.
Haha, you fell for my trap. No. Let's see.
You've activated my trap card.
Alright, and then you kind of go over to the corner here. There's like a little dinner table. And he sits down.
Okay, I'll sit down too.
Now...
You play a nice game of Call of Cthulhu with them.
Oh, meta.
Ooh.
So, he looks at you and he goes, now... We have two mansions. Are you talking about the one that's abandoned or the one that was burned down?
The one that's abandoned, but I wouldn't mind hearing about the one that burned down too.
Well, the one that's been abandoned in the woods, I believe it was abandoned around 1927. Rich man named Bronson Andrews with his wife, whose name I'm currently forgetting, moved in. They were huge entrepreneurs that they visited the area one time on a camping trip with friends, and they really loved it here, so they decided to retire here, build a nice fancy mansion. And one of them committed suicide and the other went missing. And the mansion fell into disrepair over the years, and now it's where all the kids go to drink.
I see. Hmm. And what of the other?
The other one is in the residential district. It's hard to miss. It's kind of near the schools and the cemetery there. It was the Mackin estate. And now that one's a little bit more well-known around town. A lot of people don't like to talk about it. Father went insane and burned down the entire place with his wife and children inside. And there, for whatever reason, the cleanup never really got anywhere, so it's still police taped off, and the ruins are still there to this day.
I see. Was there anything that they diagnosed in terms of, like...
You can't diagnose bones.
Fair. I don't know what I was saying there.
There's a lot of mystery around that case, though. It seemed like it got dropped awfully quick for something so tragic, especially with one of the more affluent members of town. He was a very well-liked man.
Mind if you tell me more about this Bronson Andrews fellow?
Yes. He, I believe he did lumber over in the Midwest regions. Early around the time of World War I believe that he ended up being one of those businessmen who, you know, as war tends to do, spurs profit for industry. And I think he grew tired of it, and he wanted to just settle with his money and live out the rest of his life peacefully in our beautiful little valley region here. Never had any kids, as far as we can tell. He seemed pretty peculiar, though.
Peculiar in what way?
A lot of strange ramblings. I believe that we get a lot of documents. Often we prove them to be hoaxes, but he was known for writing rather strange messages and recording them in places. He also used to talk a lot of nonsense in the bar about apparitions. And he was kind of the laughing stock of town because of it.
I see. Where would you be able to find these recordings or records of these strange ramblings you speak of?
Well, we've been trying to find that for a while now, but I believe the library may have some more information. Possibly the police department may have some sort of evidence that they have hundreds of years worth of random data and files stored away there that you might be able to access. They can be kind of finicky with that sensitive information, however. Truth be told, we've been more concerned with other historical matters. The mansion's kind of more of a curiosity than the rest of our local history, which I tend to find more fascinating. And I run the place, so...
I mean, yeah, I understand. I understand completely.
Would you like some orange juice?
No, I'm good. I have some friends that I need to meet in a couple of hours, and I want to save up, some appetite.
Oh, you millennials, he says.
Ah, ha, 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 you got me there. Well, it was nice speaking to you, but I must now go.
Would you consider making a donation?
I would love to, but I have no money.
Oh.
If you would like some shurikens, I would gladly be happy to donate.
Are they artifacts?
Yes, they are indeed artifacts.
I would love a shuriken.
Very well. Here is... You know what? Why not make it 5 shurikens?
Oh, thank you, young man.
Yes. No, thank you. Thank you for the information.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either.
Are you gonna leave this society?
Yeah, I'm leaving this society.
Run hastily out of this society.
You Naruto run out of the society.
Yeah.
I get that Szechuan sauce.
I feel like that was a social link rank up, you know, like.
You hear a voice in your head.
Yeah,
But here's
like
the question: which like tarot card?
I'm
is
pretty
it?
sure that's Hierophant.
Okay,
Good.
it's nice hanging out with Warj Jush.
All right, let's make a new page here. We're gonna do Moonrise books.
And antiques.
Yes. So let's get a certain magical someone's character. You thought I was gonna say index, but I didn't.
I didn't know where you were going, to be honest.
So there you are, Cornelius.
Yes.
I'm gonna draw this real quick. What color should Moonrise be? We'll make it this awful teal, light blue. And let's not draw this on the object layer. So it's a tiny little corner store, nothing incredibly fancy.
Wonderful.
Yeah. You see a big banner. It's literally like a banner that's flowing in the wind that says like Moonrise Books and Antiques, 50% off on vases. There's like large like display windows. You can see a bunch of different like random knickknacks and stuff through the window. You can see like different giant shelves of like old dusty looking books and stuff like that.
Okay. I'm gonna just walk in, assuming it's open.
Yep, it's open.
Okay.
Let's see, who should we go? Fuck it. Here. We go with the Ghost Adventures dude. Doing the dumb thing. Don't ask how I got all these images, I just have them.
I'm just imagining you in a laptop in a public place on Google Images. Just like,
You're not wrong half the time, but yeah. The man in the plague doctor mask. It's close to Halloween.
Life is
Sure.
simply unfair, don't you think?
Nods at you.
Yes. Yes.
Vermont is a really weird place.
Honestly, this is Lovecraft country. He nods at you and says, "Hello, customer.
Hello.
How can I help you?"
I'm just looking around for now, thanks. I'll come back in a second.
So you go over there. Yeah, there's about like 6 different like old dusty book.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to look around, like anything catch my eye. I do have the appraise skill.
I feel like that might actually be your library use skill.
Library use, appraise, and occult. Looking for anything. I'm looking for anything weird. Something,
something weird.
Something that would catch my eye. You know.
Yeah. I'm gonna say go ahead and use appraise.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a 1d100.
Just a solid 1d100.
Yeah, and if it's 40 or below, you get it. Ooh.
Ha.
You find a tome that sticks out to you as being, from your studies, it looks Germanic in nature, but it's still written in English, and it's just as titled On Pyromancy.
All right, I'll pick that up.
Okay.
I'll walk back over to the counter. How much for the book?
He picks it up and examines it, then looks back at you and goes, "Fancy yourself a magician, eh?"
Oh, I've dabbled.
Hmm.
Well, have you seen many magicians these parts?
I've I've known a few. He looks.
Indeed. I would love to speak to some.
Why don't you go outside?
Well, how much for the book?
You can take it.
Okay, thanks.
Well, that was easy.
I don't think so.
That's the joke.
So,
yeah, you take the book. You stay in front of the counter.
he told me to leave.
Yeah. So do you leave?
Sure.
Okay. So as you walk out the door, for a split second, you feel as though you're outside.
Okay.
Suddenly, you basically blink, and the next thing you know, you're in, like, a weird reversed version of the building you were just in.
Okay.
Oh.
Welcome to Moonside. Moonwell at Cosamide. Soonwell at Moonside.
He's giant now.
Super Mario Brothers 3 thing.
Go ahead and roll a 1d6 for your sanity.
Okay.
This is how much sanity you're losing from experiencing this. 4. Okay, you're at 95 out of 100 sanity.
Okay.
Or, sorry, out of 99 sanity.
Alright. So, I'm not losing my mind just yet, but...
No, but you're a little bamboozled.
I'm shaken.
Yeah.
I've studied more than I've experienced is where my character's kind of at, so...
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm gonna try to keep my cool.
Mm-hmm. So he takes off the mask, and his face looks exactly like yours.
Okay.
Philemon.
And he looks at you, and he says, "What if everything around you isn't quite as it seems? What if all the world you think you know is an elaborate dream?"
So
Whoa.
I take it I'll start calling you Trent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that guy wearing a shirt?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna approach.
Okay. You seem to seek information.
I do.
What brings you to this quiet little town?
I'm here investigating a mansion.
Many have come,
Perhaps-
few have come back.
Indeed. Why would that be?
To north I go not. I may be a master of the dark arts, but there are some things that I know when to quit while I'm ahead, one would say. Many eager amateurs, much like yourself, go to attempt to dabble in whatever forces lie beyond the walls of the forest, yet most do not come back.
Is there anything you can tell me on how to avoid that fate?
No, but I can give you information.
That would be appreciated.
So, he goes ahead, and he pulls out a piece of paper from underneath the desk. Please, everyone, look at the Imgur link that I just posted.
Good post.
Nice.
Oh, in the thing. Well, I was in the chat.
Oh.
Should one of us read this aloud?
I mean, I feel like it should be Rosin, if anyone.
Okay. Sites of I'm not going to do that. Sites of it.
Nice.
Just. Okay. Let's do this. April 26th, 1926. The Wandering Storybringer. Sights of apparitions have grown common. Claudia has reported thrice seeing a woman in the garden and twice hearing the laughter of children through the halls. I have once more seen the woman in the kitchen and thrice an elderly man traveling through the walls of the first floor. I maintained a distance in these disturbances and remained healthy. The ghostly figures seem compelled to the forest beyond the gardens. The men with whom I drink think me a fool, for I have described both mine and Claudia's accounts in detail at the bar. However, a man approached me on Woodhart Avenue yesterday, looking to discuss such matters. He stated he was a traveling bringer of stories, a man of little education who fancied himself a folklorist, and had heard of my plight. As he spirited me to his cart, we conversed on all subjects mystical. He claims to have seen men thought dead in the Great War reanimated and reunited with their families. He stated he has studied the afterlife for a long time. He gave me a collection of ancient tomes, reports, and journals and sent me on my way.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to look back up and ask who is the author of this note?
Bronson Andrews, the attendant, the last known attendant of the mansion.
I see. And what happened to this man?
He is vanished. Now, if he stumbled onto something greater to himself, I know not, but I tend to believe so.
I see. He mentions ancient tomes. Would you happen to know where these might be?
Probably still somewhere along the mansion, unless this man who was traveling seemed to take it with him, but...
I see. Well...
If you want my advice, you should leave. Not this shop, but, I mean...
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, and, I'm a magician, not a dick.
Well, I mean, you know.
Yeah, just you seem full of potential, and I'd hate to see another young sorcerer go the way of the dodo.
I appreciate the concern, but one cannot reach greatness without diving into danger.
Our eyes are yet to open, as they say.
Indeed, indeed.
Fear the old blood.
I do. Well, your information is appreciated. As a clearly more talented magician than I, do you have anything for sale in this wonderful version of your store that you think might help me on my way?
He takes out a pair of sunglasses.
Ah. And these are?
Mystic Eyes of Death Perception.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to appraise those.
Okay.
What is that?
Same roll you did before, 1d100. Seem a little too advanced for what you can...
Okay. How much are they?
How much you got?
I'll pay 50.
75.
60. And I keep the book.
Deal.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay. Here, let me update your character sheet. So you have $60 less.
Okay. And I got a book of pyromancy and
sunglasses, yes. Which I will add to your character sheet.
Okay. If that is all, thank you for the information. You've been a great help. I'm gonna be on my way. I have companions I must meet up with.
Farewell.
Farewell.
He slowly shrinks and turns into a corn cob.
Good. Can I take the corn cob?
Yes.
Okay.
Blocked, blocked,
I
blocked.
take the
You're all
corn
blocked.
cob.
Okay. Roll for sanity. It's gonna be a 1d4. Alright, you lose 1 point of sanity as you take the corn cob man.
Just stuff them in my bag.
Yep.
Okay.
I turned myself into a pickle.
Oh no. I'm Corn Cob Cornelius. Oh no.
Fuck.
Roll a D100 for your sanity.
No.
Alright, so you are at 94 out of 99 sanity right now.
Okay, I would like to start heading towards the bar.
Okay.
How much time did that take before we move on to the other people?
Now, you walk out
Oh.
of the building, and you look back, and the building is just gone.
Mm.
You check your smartphone for the time.
Yeah.
It is 11 a.m.
What? Okay, hold on. Is 11 a.m. that day or the next
Yes.
day?
It is 11
That
a.m.
day.
Let's for the sake of it is 11 a.m. October 21st. October 21st is the day this started.
Okay.
So in the past.
Yes, you are 1
Can I
hour.
just see if I can see myself?
Sure.
I'm not gonna approach. I just want to make sure.
So, are you gonna try to like do this while you come into town, or?
Yeah, I just want to spot the van
Okay.
because I know that they're going to to the inn room.
Yes.
So I'm gonna try to catch them on their way there. But I've got a stealth skill because I don't want to be seen by myself.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, this could cause complications.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't... Well, let's leave off on that for now as you make your way down to over that general way.
Okay, I do just want to say one thing, though, because what I wanted to do was spend my time... I wanted to go to the bar early and start reading that tome while I wait for everyone to come to the bar.
Okay.
So, after I see myself, I want to do that, and then we can do everyone else.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Go ahead and, yeah, go ahead and, roll for stealth.
Okay, what is that?
That is going to be for you. Let's see. Whatever your skill thing, you have 20% in stealth. So, actually, I'm pretty sure that should be 40. Whoops. Yeah, go ahead and roll 1d100. Okay, yeah, you managed to not be seen by the van. You, in fact, see yourself and your companions driving towards the inn.
Ah, what a handsome man.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to go to the bar.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just going to start studying that tome while everyone does their thing.
Alright, right on, right on. Okay, so now... we should definitely go over to our good buddy Jim, who's going to Uncle Phil's Filler Up and Diner, right? Let's see. Uncle Jim,
I
Uncle
gotta
Jim.
have a good meal.
Yes. Oh, oops. Let's see. Okay. Dude. Hold on. There we go. You rotated yourself.
Here, I'll fix it.
All right.
Let's talk to some locals.
All right. Yeah, so you got a little tiny gas station right over here. All the pumps are along this little area over here. Some people are filling up.
What's the price of gas right now?
Hold on. Vermont gas prices.
$12 a gallon.
According to gasbuddy.com, you're gonna get about $2.34 in Vermont.
Okay. How's the van doing on gas?
It's decent. It's about
Okay, I won't fill it
a
up.
little under 3/4 full.
Okay, that'll be good then. Let's go inside and see what's happening in the gas station and talk to some people.
All right. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention too. Then there is also a old like 50s style diner. So like you will notice the building itself seems way older than like 1950, but it seems like someone at some point restored it to make it into a 1950s style diner.
Okay.
All right.
How
so
old are we talking, like 20s or something, or?
Yeah, about early 1900s, maybe late 1890s.
Okay. All right, let's go see what's going on in here.
The gas station. Okay. You see a let's see. Who are we gonna have this time?
Okay.
You see a man with a prosthetic arm smoking a cigar and a 10-gallon hat behind the counter.
Howdy, partner.
Hey, city slicker.
What's happening in town so far? I'm not from around these parts.
I mean, not much happened around these parts.
Anything unexplainable?
You know, people's cars go up and then dying. Some people think we got a serial killer on our hands sometimes. I think it's a bunch of hokey pokey.
Oh, really? People disappearing and stuff?
Yeah, ever since the 70s. I don't think anything's happened in about 11, 17 years now, something about there.
Does that have anything to do with that weird couple of houses in town?
Yeah, there's the one. I think it was Thomas Mack and some nutso burned down entire thing. I think it was about 89, 88. Maybe it was him.
Him?
Mm-hmm. Killing all those people or whatever.
The guy who went crazy?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
cool.
I got in a few disappearances, but what town doesn't, you know? And there's the old spooky house over up in the woods that all the kids go drinking at and all that. People think that's something or other.
Do you think that house is haunted?
I don't believe in that shit.
Okay. Well, thanks for your time.
Yeah.
All right, let's go check out the diner.
Okay. There's
Okay.
a very busy dining time. People
cool.
workers are busy. There's one other guy sitting in the corner all alone, staring at the bottom of his soul.
Let's go see what he has to say.
He looks.
Hey, what?
Hello. He seems a little shocked that someone's paying attention to him.
Hey, I'm in this town doing a job for somebody. I'm trying to gather information about some strange things that have been happening in town. Do you happen to know anything about that?
Are we talking about Joey?
Oh, what's up with Joey? I haven't heard his name yet.
So there's something about some shopping center up and over in the woods or something. One of my friends, Joey, was sent out to go scope it out in the woods, and he went missing. Now he never came back. and it seems a little suspicious. I don't think the police have been handling it about as good as they should be. And he kind of notices your outfit and general get up. He goes, "Are you FBI?"
Yeah.
I think you got some asking around to do at the police station, frankly.
I'll talk to him about that. When did Joey disappear?
About a week ago, last
Okay.
Monday.
Was there anything else unexplained leading up to that?
No, he seemed like perfectly fine, healthy man.
Okay. So he went to the woods, didn't come back. Okay.
He went to the woods, and the police called off the search after about a day.
That's interesting. I'll see what the cops have to say. All right. I probably shouldn't talk to the wait staff. They look busy.
Yeah.
All right.
As you walk out the door, one of them from the corner shouts out, "Order something next time, asshole." What the fuck did you say about no?
Naruto run out of there. Get in my van and do a J-turn in the 15-passenger van and go.
Are you done at Uncle Phil's Filler Up and Diner?
Yep.
All right.
Should I give Flowers by Irene a call really quick?
Let's see. Okay, now we're going to Billy Bob. Billy Bob, where'd you want to go again? Eileen?
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, I was on mute.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Anyway, I can't even remember. Oh, I was going back to the, where was it?
Oh, was it the construction company?
Yeah, the construction company, that was it.
All right, perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Now, here's the question. Do you walk in fully loaded?
No.
Okay. That's good.
Probably a smart idea.
Yeah.
As much of a gun lover as my character is.
Okay. So this is a pretty big, like, 3-story building. It's one of the bigger buildings in, like, that section of town, you'd say. And can I paste? There we go. All right, yeah. So yeah, it's like a 3-story building. There's like 2 alleyways off to the side here, and then like a big front entrance with this huge staircase leading up to it. It's pretty fancy.
Okay. I need to. Okay, I gotta figure out how to operate this. Wait, what did I just do?
You can just click and drag it to the different tiles too.
Oh, I realized I accidentally drew instead of
Oh.
Yeah, I was wondering why my thing wasn't moving, but I figured it out. Anyway, where's the entrance on this thing?
Just anywhere.
Okay.
Just right there.
All right.
It's more
Hello?
figurative than literal.
Hello?
A lady over at a front desk beckons you over. Hold on.
Okay.
How can I help you today?
Yes, I'd like to inquire more about that mansion.
Oh, the pride. She drops the facade. Let me see if Terrence can talk to you about that. Now, can I ask what were you looking to speak about?
I want to know more about the history behind it.
Okay. Now, can you wait? He should be available in about 20 minutes. He's in a meeting right now.
Sure.
All right. So 20 minutes pass or so, and eventually she goes back, gets this guy, and this guy walks out. And he goes, "Yes, you were looking to speak to me? I'm
Yes.
Terrence."
I wanted to talk to you about who's lived at that house in the past.
Oh, the fuck if I know, honestly.
Really? Have you noticed anything strange coming out of it?
Well, we had are you do you live here?
That's who's asking?
I'm Terrence Foster, co-owner of Bear Tree Construction Company.
Not from around these parts, no.
I can tell. Yeah, so boy named Joey, one of our finest, went out to scout the location and he didn't come back, and the police have been giving us the runaround ever since. It's been a PR disaster.
Do you know the names of the police that went out there specifically?
I do not. They won't tell.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I think an accident happened. They're trying to cover it up. That's what I
Right.
think.
Have you ever talked to the police? What did the police say when you tried to talk to them about it?
They say that he probably went missing on his own volition or something like that, and they call it off, say it's not too big of a concern.
So they potentially closed the case on this.
I think they have.
Right.
They
Would
won't
anybody
answer our
else here?
calls.
Would anyone else here know anything before I head over to the police station?
I know my co-owner Richard Stack said something or other about calling some special ops team in to investigate the case.
Well, is he here?
No, he lives over in the old residential district.
Okay. All right.
It just as a reminder, that was the guy you talked to. That was
Oh, yeah.
Kaz. So
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that.
yeah, but he doesn't
All
know
right.
you talked to him. So
All right. Well, I appreciate the information. Looks like I might be paying the police a visit.
yeah, good luck with that.
All right.
And walks off. All right. So
right.
it's been about an hour, 2 hours for some people.
Negative hours for some people.
Yeah. So it's about like I think we're at like I'd say about 120.
Nice.
So
Nice.
Cornelius is over at the Hawkness Bar and Grub
Yes.
studying that pyromancy tome. Who else wants to take a visit anywhere?
Should probably head to the police station next.
Yeah,
to
I was gonna say
heading
that.
way.
Yeah, I was gonna
So-
say that.
Okay. And then Carlos, where are you heading?
I'll do the same.
Okay. Now, I'm assuming you all have cell phones, probably, right?
Yeah.
To coordinate
yeah.
this.
It's 2017, so I wouldn't.
Well, hold on now. I had to pay for my smartphone. So
Oh,
you
shit.
guys should all have really shitty flip phones if you all get one by default.
Hey, I'm with the FBI. I have that fancy Obama phone.
Obama. Dial him on the Obama phone.
Yeah, like I'd assume like since I'm a firefighter, like I'd have like a shitty work phone or something.
I was gonna say that, or you all have like some 2 generations ago cell phone.
The van
yeah,
like pop.
yeah.
Virgin Mo-
I've
like
got the
Virgin Mobile or
iPhone X
something.
over here.
Yeah.
I have a car phone in the van.
I have a pager.
You never know when that thing might save your life.
Let's see. All right. So now we're gonna go HPD, the Hardwell Police Department. Let me just copy everyone over, and then I'll move it over.
The Bobbies.
Let's change it up this time. We'll do a side view.
Ooh. Wonder what the cops get up to in this little town. Besides investigating disappearances.
And then who else are we looking for? We're looking for Jim. All right. See, I'll meet up after kind of coming to this conclusion. Police station has some good stuff.
I'm gonna leave my gun in my car since I'm walking into a police station, even though I'm an FBI agent.
I'm still planning on leaving my weapons behind as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
I don't want to get got. This game
Just for reference, I've had mine on me the whole time.
Good.
Playing with
Good.
fire.
walking through the door and shoot gunshots in the air to get everybody's attention.
What the fuck happened to Joey? Alright, yeah, you're all outside the police station. It's a pretty respectable office complex. It's about 2 stories, pretty large.
How do small town cops feel about the FBI? I'd assume they're okay with them. I don't know.
Not in every police procedural I've seen.
We'll see what these guys have to say.
Depends on how much you're walking over their case.
Yeah.
All right, let's walk in there. I'll do the talking.
Okay. Yeah, you see a bunch of
Wait.
different.
Let me refresh my thing because the page isn't. If we switch pages.
No,
Oh,
he didn't
yeah.
Switch it.
Oops. Yeah, let me switch that. Yeah.
That would help.
I like it.
There we go.
All right, let's go talk to the Bobbies.
Okay.
A man comes over and shakes your hand and he goes, FBI, huh?
Yep, that's me.
What's your name?
Jim. You can call me Jim.
I'm Fred.
Would you like to see my badge?
No, it's fine. I trust you. So what brings you to our little neck of the woods?
We're investigating some paranormal events around town. We collected a little bit of information, and we were informed that there were a couple of investigations happening in the police department. I just wanted to pop in here and ask a couple questions.
Did you just say paranormal?
Yeah, maybe that's a bit of a loaded term, but it's the best way to explain what's happening. on these disappearances.
Whatever Trump has you guys running these days, I guess.
Hey man, I was on that investigation.
Ooh.
Why do you think they sent me over here? Anyway,
Well, what do you want to know?
so there was an investigation and disappearance of a guy named Joey pretty recently. Heard some interesting stuff about the circumstances of the case. So you guys had a search team going, but you guys took it apart a day after it began. Do you have any? Is there a reason why that took place? Did you find something out that you caused the end of the investigation?
'Cause it was a hoax.
Oh, it was? Just couldn't find the body, or what?
No, the construction company over there, they were looking to start a scandal, freak people out, get people to move out of the area.
Then why is Joey missing then?
He's not.
He's not?
You can go to his house right now and sure enough find him.
Oh, we'll go take a look in a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, why else would they want someone to go missing in a small town such as this mysteriously, but...
There is a history of disappearances throughout this town, though.
I don't know about that.
All right.
We've had a near flawless village record in the past 100 years.
I mean, then how does that explain all the stuff that happened? You know, allegedly with the 2 houses, like the guy who burned it down with his kids and wife inside. Is that all hoax as well, or what?
Yeah.
There's that one. Reason to believe it was just a electronic fryer gone wrong, though.
You sure about that? Because I came down from the historical society, and the old man told me that the father of a family went insane and burned down the place. And don't get me wrong, like, maybe it was an electrical thing, but I'm a firefighter, and like I know about these things. So.
You know.
Are you sure Trump doesn't have y'all running the fake news?
Hey,
Let's be nice. They're cops too.
Hey, Richard, come over here. And then this other guy comes over here and he goes, These paranormal loonies are talking all about the Thomas Mackin case. And then Richard goes, yeah? And he goes, they think that old man Tommy burned down the whole thing on his own. And they think Joey's missing too. They both start laughing. I don't know what you kids are up to these days, but I think you're keeping us away from our work.
All right, then we'll get out of here. Have a good one.
Hold up. If nothing else, I was also told that here, or maybe the library, there are some recordings of some weird shit that old Bronson Andrews said some time long ago, and I just want to know if y'all have that, and maybe we can get a listen.
Well, we have some papers, but whatever. They're in the back. He points over to like the file cabinet. He's like, if you find anything useful in that hunk of shit, then go find it yourself.
I'm taking a look at it.
Thank you for the
They're walking away before you even finish.
assholes. Assholes.
All right, I'm rifling through this filing cabinet.
Yeah, it's all numerical by like case.
So we'll pull out the ones for the Branson case.
Yeah.
All right, I got a big stack of files and stuff. Do you guys want to take it back and take a look at it somewhere over like a cup of coffee?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here. This isn't a good police station. Nothing like the one I started off in. These guys don't care.
Man.
I work for the public good.
My fire department back home, they wouldn't approve this at all. Like, Jesus.
They must all be, maybe they're getting paid off by somebody.
All
Or
right.
there's something sinister afoot.
So where are y'all gonna go grab a cup of Joe or wherever you decided?
Can't go back to the diner. Probably alienated them a little bit. I think the diner is the only place we can do that.
Well, there's the Hawk Nest.
Oh yeah.
There's also Monroe's Bar.
Yeah.
Get a cup of coffee at the bar.
Yeah, I was gonna say so I didn't just that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't we want to hit up the bar at like 4 o'clock though? Is it 4 o'clock yet?
It is about like 1:45-ish.
Oh, we got time then. Oh, we could go to the we could go talk to Joey's family really quick.
Yeah.
We'll get a little info from them and then back that up against what the cops did.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where that house is by any chance?
So you do not. You actually don't even know Joey's last name.
Ooh, something I should go ask the cops.
You could also go back and try to hit up Richard.
Okay, let's go talk to Richard Stack.
So you do spend a little bit more time than you would like having to go back and ask. You find out his last name is Thompson.
Okay.
You go and you track down his house. He lives over in the other side of town, kind of over by the south side suburbs.
Okay. All right, let's go head over there then.
Alright.
Let's go.
All right. And since it's just the three of y'all, I'm gonna just redraw this.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so you find old, more like young man Joey's house. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take that down. It's a tiny place. You seem to live there alone.
Did he switch over yet?
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
I'll be right back in like 1 second.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, I'm gonna go knock on the door.
There is no response.
I'll do it
You
again.
also notice a stack of like about 6 newspapers on the front door.
What's the oldest date on the stack?
Last Tuesday.
Okay. Is there anything on the newspaper the day after talking about the disappearance?
There is one reference to a man reported missing, and an investigation is underway. It's like a sidebar on the second page.
Does it list any names or just a man?
No, just a man.
Okay. What about any other future newspapers, or is that the only information we have on it?
Only information.
Okay. Seems like they're sweeping this under the rug then. All right, I'm gonna knock one more time.
There is a little bit of like a rattle on the door.
Okay.
And nothing else.
All right. Well, it's not like we have a warrant or anything, so we can't bust the door down. But
By rattle, I meant like the knob shook.
Interesting.
Like someone would have turned it potentially.
Like someone was playing around with it.
All right, let's hit it one more time.
Nothing.
Hmm. Well then. That's a little strange. Let's peek through the window a little bit in a way where they can't see us doing it. Use my FBI skills. I have a high stealth stat.
Yeah, okay, this is gonna be a stealth roll for you.
Okay, what would I roll for that?
You're going to be rolling a
Sorry about that. For some reason my Amazon Echo just started playing music.
we didn't even hear it, I don't think.
Yeah,
So.
I know. You probably heard it like talking for a second, and I just muted and had to like get up, and I tried to tell it to stop from my seat, and I had to go get up and go up to it.
You gotta do a sanity roll for that one.
Yeah, I know.
Roll 1d100. Man, that's spooky, actually.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that.
10.
Ooh, that's real fucking. You are a ninja.
Mm.
So
Yeah, you want some shurikens with that?
ping where you're looking in from. Like if you have the cursor selected and hold down, you can ping like this. Go ahead and just select the part of the house you're looking in at. So
I'm
like
assuming that's the window.
this is like the front entrance and there's windows all along.
Right, so I'll go check the other side over here.
Okay. Yeah, there's like a bunch of bushes. You're safe and protected.
And I have a good stealth roll. So.
Mm-hmm. So you're looking in. Now, the windows are a little fogged up. Just, it's getting a little colder. What you see distresses you because so it's like this is like a dining area.
Mm-hmm.
And then over here is like a kitchen area. You can see the front door from over here. But then a little ways back, you can just ever so slightly see what seems to be some sort of like tiny living room or something like that. And you seem to see the body of a young man swaying slowly as he hangs from a noose.
Oh no. Well, since I see something that's probable distress, I can go in there since I'm a cop. So I'm gonna go pop in there with my gun out just to be safe.
You go kick down the door.
Yeah, but in a quiet fashion. Do I have to roll for that?
Yeah, you do.
1d100.
1d100, and I'm gonna say that's gonna be your strength stat. So it has to be 60 or lower.
Whoa.
Oh. You kick the door and it does not go down.
So I have to roll again.
So here's the thing. You can push a failed roll, and basically what that means is you double down, but that also means that not only is there like a chance of a failure, but this failure is actually a negative failure. So you could try to re-roll and get what you want, but there may be consequences if you fuck up again.
Could I use one of the other people to try and do it?
Yeah, I was gonna say proposal. Maybe I should try it.
You could do that too, yeah.
I also have a gun. We could just shoot the hinges if we really had to, but that could cause unintended consequences.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So what we'll do is one of you will kick the door down, assuming we get it open. I'll just go in there with the gun out in case there's somebody in there, and investigate the problem.
All right, so I mean, I'm a firefighter, but I'm not very strong.
Yeah,
but,
I do have some decent strength, so I can go ahead and try it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If worse comes to worse, like I have a hand axe.
That's probably better than the shotgun.
All right, D100.
Yep. And what's your strength stat again?
Where's my character sheet? I had it open.
70. Yeah, you
70.
fucking... That door goes down.
Goodbye.
Nice. Okay. All right, let's pop in there. This is the FBI. Is anybody in there?
So, you rush over to the room where you saw the hanging body, and there's nothing there.
Well, that's weird.
Roll a 1d5 for sanity real quick.
All of us are just...
Just Jim. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
You could have sworn he was there.
that's weird.
Yeah,
I saw him
Jim,
just
like,
earlier. I was taking a look.
Yeah, what's up? What you see?
We should get out of here.
You hear a little bit of a crinkling, and a little gust comes in from, like, like you broke the door down, and, like, the wind is coming in. And out of the hallway, you see a little, like, piece of scratched notebook paper, come into view.
What does this say?
So you look at it, and it says... So, you immediately remember the map. And it says Woodhart Church, Van Buren, Draven Memorial.
Okay. Taking a look at the map here, and it looks like we should go take a look at the church then.
Yeah, the church.
All right, let's all load up in the van and over there.
All right.
Do I have to roll for driving the car?
No.
Okay.
It's only if, like, it's like a hazardous situation or something like that.
All right, let's see what's going on at the church, and we'll
Just
take the note.
Just imagining a random chance to fuck up driving a regular trip.
Just like real life.
Would make
Yes.
so many of these just end early because of that.
As Jim, I'm a little spooked that I kicked the door down and there was no body in there anymore. I could get in trouble for that.
All right. So you go over to the church. Let me delete this. There we go. Shoutouts to Catholic architecture.
Nice.
It's a pretty good looking church.
Oh, wow. Going pink, aren't they? They're really going for membership. All right, let's go in through the front. Oh, wait. Well, this is an interesting church.
Yeah, there
Shaped
seems
like
to be like a main like lobby area, like over here, and then there's like an actual church over here, and then there's some stuff off to the sides.
Is there anybody in here?
You look, and you do see one preacher man come out and speak to you. Hold on, let me get a good preacher man. Here. It's just Fox McCloud, I guess.
Oh.
Hello.
I'm working with what I got. Hello. What brings you to our fine establishment?
Hey, we're investigating the disappearance of one Joey Thompson,
Oh.
and we were directed to go cure and investigate.
Yes, I believe I heard about. I remember someone asked me to pray for him.
Do you know who that person was?
No, I do not.
Okay. Do you know anything about the disturbance, besides that he went to the woods and disappeared a week ago?
No, but I can only fear for the worst. I hear a lot about satanic activity in those woods. I go not near there.
What kind of satanic activity are we talking about?
I
Like
think
real-
it's mostly kids that have become lost in the path to the Lord's light.
Did they pick up the video games?
Ooh, don't get me started on those.
Well then. Well, we'll keep looking. Is there anything else we should know about the state of this town?
I wish more people came and stopped by here, but, times are changing, and it seems like people have forgotten about the love of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
All right,
How
well,
large-
thanks for your time.
How large are your congregations?
It's about down to 20 to 30 people every Sunday now.
Interesting.
Mostly the old ones who, you know.
Do you have any tips for dealing with satanic activity? Can I have some holy water?
I might have something for you.
Is there any way I can load it into my shotgun?
He comes back out with a vial of holy water and a crucifix.
Oh, great. I'll put this to good use in case we need it.
Bless you soul. Bless your soul.
All right, let's get out of here.
Thank you very much, sir. Have
you,
a
sir.
wonderful day.
May
Now
the
we have the
Lord be
power.
with you.
Now we have the power of Jesus on our side.
Wow.
Do we all roll for sanity now?
I think it's an automatic failure of that roll.
He ascended to heaven, dog.
I take that back on having Jesus on our side.
Oh.
Well then.
You have a vial of holy water.
I'll stick it in my bag.
You probably just spilled it after that.
No, I'm planning on mixing it with whiskey tonight.
And a crucifix.
We'll do something with that. So
You
really
I was about to say, you still have the file containing the info on the Anderson or Andrews case. Anderson Andrews, I can't remember anymore. And also the note paper sheet that had the list of roads on it.
Okay. Let's go ahead and hey, what happened to our other friend? I forgot his name. Haven't seen him in a while.
Cornelius?
Yes.
Cornelius, yeah. Went to the bookstore. We'll find him eventually. He's got the power of the paranormal on his side.
It is about 2:30.
Okay. Yeah, we said 4 o'clock. If he's not there by then, we'll talk about it. What was the list of street names on that scrap of paper again?
It was Woodhart, Church Street, Van Buren, Draven, Memorial.
Okay. Trying to see if there's a spot where they all intersect. Let's go ahead and go down Van Buren Avenue and just do a little bit of inspecting. And there's also the Hardwell Historical Society we can go talk to.
Yeah, I mean, I've already talked to the old man.
Oh, yeah.
there.
That's true. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well, I was gonna say, here's my logic on it. Follow Church Street, turn on Van Buren Street, then turn on Draven Street and on to Memorial, and that puts you at the inn.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's follow that path back to the inn, and then we can go take a look at what we got back there. So.
So you follow it. So are you going down that
Yes.
path? Okay.
Yes.
So as you turn onto Memorial Street to go back to the inn, you notice something a little bizarre in that there seems to be like a bright light shining over around this area.
Interesting. Let's inspect it more closely. Do you guys see that?
I see that.
Wonder what that is.
So as you drive over, you do notice that there doesn't seem to be anyone else in town as you're going along this stretch of road. Like as you're following Memorial Ave down to the end over there.
It's getting a lot spookier.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So you go all the way over to, you follow down Memorial to see the source of light. Now as you get closer, the light seems to fade, but you do find a little path that was marked on the map as the path to Andrew's mansion.
Okay.
So, that's the mansion of the woods. It's like an old decrepit path that seems to be grown over and kind of faded.
This seems the first weird thing we observe related to that mansion.
Mm-hmm. You do notice a tiny little shed tucked away in the corner of the growth.
Let's go take a look at that shed really quick.
Okay.
I'm going to walk over there with my gun.
Now... let's draw this again. So yeah, let's say that the street is like... right over here. That's the road. And then there's a happy little path. Ooh. It's a path. Deal with
That
it.
is a hell of a path. Looks
Yeah.
like Johnny Bravo.
Oh my god.
You're not
An
wrong.
outdated 90s cartoon.
Johnny Bravo was man, that was a thing.
And
It's
there's
a weird show. It's a weird show to watch today.
oh god, I imagine.
It's a period piece.
There's just yeah. So there's the little cabin.
Let's take a look at that little shed or a cabin.
Shed. Yeah, it's more like a
Or
shed.
just imagine like one of the fuckboy cabins in PUBG.
Yes. So honestly, something like that. Shitty little decrepit cabin.
See
So
what's going on here.
you open the door and walk through. You find yourself on a beach.
Just
And
like we teleport there.
You look behind you and there's a doorway, and your comrades are there looking at you.
Okay.
But you look forward and there's a beach.
So it's just like an infinite space in there.
It's you look all over and you see a cliffside on your left. To your right, you see a bunch of dead fish just washed up on the beach. And there seems to be silvery white strings hooked into the middle of the fish and leading out to the sea.
Let's see what those. Let's inspect those strings more closely.
All right, you go over and you walk to one of the fish. And it's still kicking a little bit. It's still actually alive, but it looks like it's rotted pretty heavily and it's suffocated. And there's like a strand that's like cutting through it. But there's no blood or anything. It seems to be like inserted into the fish's middle.
Interesting. And it goes back into the sea.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like something's getting sucked out of these fish.
You guys see Norman Reedus anywhere?
Yes.
I was gonna make that reference. I was like, I feel like I walked into a trailer I saw for a video game.
And suddenly we all become pregnant men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all right, that's interesting. I'm gonna pull up my phone and take a picture of this.
As you go to do so, you notice that you take a picture, and it's just of like a cabin corner.
Huh. That's
Like-
interesting.
It's as if you're inside the cabin taking a photo.
Do you guys see this right now?
So, Carlos
yeah.
and Billy, you're currently watching Jim stare really shocked at a cabin wall, or like a little like shed wall, and then pull out his phone and take a picture while he's bent down in a corner.
Does the picture come out differently to them?
They can't see it yet.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'll say, can I see him holding his phone though?
Yes.
Okay, so I can. See, it just looks like a cabin though when I see it that way.
Yeah, it just looks like a little shed.
Okay.
And like
So we didn't see any of that.
no.
basically.
Oh, that's pretty weird.
It's something up, man. Like,
Yeah, dude, there's a beach in here. A bunch of dead fish with like fishing wire attached to their like abdomen, stretching back into the sea. It's pretty crazy, man. I don't know how you guys aren't seeing this.
Bring some out. That's dinner.
I also want to point out that you're talking to each other like literally inches apart through a doorway.
Oh, okay. Listen, hear me out. Do you need some help? Like,
Look, man, this is a weird place. I think we should get out of here right now. I've seen everything I need to see.
So as you walk out, you suddenly feel like Jim, you're about halfway through the door when you feel a tugging. You look back and all of the fish are free of the strings, and there's just a bunch of strings connected to your limbs.
Oh God.
You suddenly feel a violent yanking. And you go all the way over, and as soon as you touch the water, you blink, and you're back in your hotel room.
All right.
Now, Carlos and Billy Bob, you blink, and Jim is gone.
Where'd he go?
that's not right.
I have the car keys, don't I?
Yes.
You guys are walking back to the motel. Thus, you guys invested in the hot wiring skill.
Jim, go ahead, roll a d20 for sanity.
Alright. Oh, whoops, sorry, typo.
Oh, whoops.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
that one hit you pretty hard.
Okay. Should I update my character sheet, or is that done by the GM?
I'm doing it.
Okay.
86, so that'd be 78 you're at. 78 out of 99 sanity.
Meanwhile, I'm putting Rick and Morty on in the hotel room.
I'm Pickle Jim.
H.P. Lovecraft turned me into a pickle.
Anyways, Billy Bob and Carlos, what are you up to? Are you just gonna head back to well, actually, you don't even know where Jim went, to be realistic. That's a good that's a good question. Jim, do you text them, or
Yeah, I'll send a text. Hey guys, I'm suddenly back in the hotel room. I don't know how this happened. It's not like I've been drinking or anything. Do you guys want to come back here? We can kind of get to the bottom of this. I'm feeling kind of something's not good. Saw some strange stuff.
Texting back, you took the car keys.
I text back, asshole.
Oh, thankfully, I leave a spare key under the visor, like they do in every movie. So, do good.
Okay.
all right.
Well, I guess we're going back, huh?
Yeah.
So
You
it's
guys know how to drive a manual?
it's about 3:30 now, and you go back to the hotel room.
I'm not here.
You're not here.
Roll for sanity. Well, that was strange. Yeah, the fish wires were attached to me. I got yanked into the sea, and the next thing I knew, I'm here. Now I'm watching Rick and Morty to forget about what happened.
Normally, I would, like, question your sanity, but we clearly, like, yeah, no, you disappeared, yeah.
Did the fishing wires leave marks on your back?
Let's take a look. I pull my shirt up.
There are no marks.
Huh.
Interesting.
Does Jim feel any pain?
No.
It just tugged me.
Yeah, it hurt in the moment, but it didn't seem to actually do damage to you, if that makes sense.
At least not physically.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we should probably figure out what we're going to do from here. We can still make this thing work. We should investigate those files we got at the police station.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take a glance.
Let's take a look.
All right. So, you go ahead and take a gander at one of those files again. Now, it's pretty muddy and dirty. Like, there's some wear and tear to it. Now,
I love it.
All right.
I want to say, hold on a second. Jim, why don't you go ahead and roll for intelligence?
Okay. What kind of dice?
1d100. Nice. Okay. Using your deductive reasoning skill. This is fresh mud. Like, or not maybe not fresh, but like this was clearly not, like, this was a perfectly fine paper that recently someone caked with crap.
All right, so I'll pull out like a pocket knife and scrape it off. Is that possible?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because I do not have another photoshopped image of this, but I'll just say it's old enough that you wouldn't want to risk that with this type of paper.
Okay. All right, I'll take a look at what we have then.
Mm-hmm.
It is morning now, but I have not yet slept. I read it with haste, and I admit with an altered state of mind, but I will myself to put thought to written word. I desire immediate thoughts regarding last evening, 3:12. Just garbled up. In the gardens by a woman not meet the ground and seemed as intangible as the smoke of a fire. From where she came, Emery regarded me with little yet some interest. I'm going to extrapolate there. Seconds later, her gaze something to my left and towards the woodland. So I think what we're getting at here is there's some really weird stuff happening out in the woods. This lines up with what happened with Joey. I'm surprised the cops didn't run with this. They must know something. Right.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to get much more from the cops, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They didn't seem super interested in helping their
Fuck
friends.
the
at
cops.
Yeah, as a cop, fuck the police. All right. So, where do we want to take this from here?
I mean, like, it's 3:30. Maybe you should think about meeting up at this point. Like,
Yeah. We were gonna hit up the bar, right?
yeah.
Okay. Let's go head over there, and hopefully Cornelius will find us because he's off somewhere.
All right.
Mhm.
So, meanwhile, at the bar, which I'm just gonna draw over here, Cornelius has been drinking over in the corner with his book.
How much has he been drinking?
How much, Cornelius?
I mean, I didn't say I was drinking.
Oh, okay. I just assumed.
I had a light coffee.
Yes, okay, that's fair.
What is it, an Irish coffee?
I'm on the job. I'm not going to.
Yes, that's fair.
We do things differently at the FBI.
So yeah, y'all meet up at the bar. It's 4:00
Yeah.
on the dime.
Mhm.
All right, Cornelius, we saw some weird stuff.
All right. Hold
Yeah.
on. I'm gonna be real. I didn't realize there was gonna be like a whole group adventure. So I've been here this whole time reading this book. Did I get anything from like that?
Yes, you learned some fireball magic.
Okay, good.
Wow.
So I'm all right. I'm in the corner. Did I like get through the whole book, or am I
Yeah,
still, like...
you have read through it about 1.5 times.
Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm over here. I'm reading my book. I don't notice them come in.
It's quite a nice book you've got going there.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, we learned some interesting things and saw some even more interesting things. We're a little weirded out right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wouldn't We went and explored a shed on the way to the mansion as we were led there by some paranormal stuff. And long story short, I got teleported back to the inn, and the other guys had to figure out how to get back.
Yeah, that was a little funky. We had to drive ourselves back. That wasn't fun.
I think I'd rather be back on the Trump case right now.
I think that's probably a safer case to be on.
Different kind of cosmic
don't eat
horror.
the corn.
Oh, that's right. We have the corn cob.
What's wrong with the corn?
Just don't worry about it.
Mm.
So I learned a few things about fellow by the name of Bronson Andrews, is what I heard. But I didn't get a whole lot. Did you guys get anything? And can we time-lapse that? Because I was here for it.
We learned quite a bit.
The cops don't want us to know.
Yeah.
They seem like they're running interference for somebody.
Yeah, and apparently there was another case of a burned down mansion where the father apparently went insane, but they denied anything about that too, so cops are a little fishy.
Well, I can confirm 100% that there is something supernatural happening in this town.
And the cops aren't going to help us, besides your friend at the FBI, of course.
Yeah. By the way, what book you got there, buddy?
Oh, don't worry about that book.
I don't know. My fireman's intuition is kicking up about it, but
I'm sure it's
yeah, I'll wave it off.
okay. So what now?
Should I pull up the map?
I mean,
let's have a good meal first.
I gotta have a good meal.
Sure. Yeah, you know what? I could go for a pulled pork burger.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah. I'll have what he's having.
I'll also have what they're having.
I
There
would
you
like
go.
a mayonnaise sandwich.
Yes.
Man, my sanity's a bit messed up right now. I would like a mayo sandwich with extra mayo.
Loud noise again.
Wind tunnel.
Hold on, it must be me. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Sound
sure
of
it
our
is.
sanity slipping.
Yes. That's Cthulhu. Alright, so y'all are eating and pull out the maps.
Let's take a look.
I mean, what are our options right now? We like I'm just gonna assume that we all talked about everything we saw and heard.
I will say, so you compare the dates. So the one note from the police station was March 13th, 1926. And then the other one was April 26th, 1926.
Yeah. Where did we get the April one from again?
You got that from fucking Ghost Adventures, man.
Sure, yeah. So I showed everyone that, and we, So, assuming these are from the same person, which I would hazard a guess to say they are, I would say that they clearly encountered something supernatural, and then, I wonder if the woman talks about in the April one is the same as the one in this damaged one.
It would make sense if it did.
Timeline adds up.
Yeah. And that seems to be the first recorded incident of stuff being really weird around here.
I will admit I am insanely intrigued by the talk of ancient tomes, but
Yeah, it sounds spooky.
I think we're just gonna have to go and
Check this house out.
probably just gonna have to go and check it out unless you guys have any other leads that you've gathered. I've unfortunately spent most of my time here studying these magics.
That house is near the forest, which is where a lot of disappearances have taken place.
So you do notice in terms of mansion stuff. So there is the path to the mansion that was explored earlier. Also over in the old residential district, there is a road to the mansion, like a proper road leading to the mansion as well.
All right, so here's what I think we should do. We should take the road into the mansion, because then we can have the van right out in front. So if we have to get out of there super fast, we could just get out of there.
Yeah, that would definitely remove any sense of secrecy, though.
True. Makes sense too.
Although I
What's the
dare
time?
say,
About 4.
Okay.
dare say that perhaps our presence has already been noticed.
Yeah, I think at this point, like, I'd rather be able to get out of there fast. Like, worst case scenario, we just get out of town.
Oh, I'm not leaving.
Yeah, got to see what's going on here.
This is my chance.
I mean, you do you, buddy. Like, I'm getting... Like, I just want the money, man.
All right, well, then let's go check this house out, then. I think we know pretty much everything we need.
All right.
So which plan of action you taking, the road or the
We can take the road.
Yeah, let's go the road.
Okay. Are you heading out now while it's still bright out, or are you gonna wait a couple hours for night time?
Is there anything else in town we can do before nightfall?
I mean, there's the whole list of options you could.
I definitely don't think we should split up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
I mean,
like the only
know, but-
other lead that I have is like the library. We can check that out.
Sure, we can check out the library. We could also check out something like a general store, maybe. See if
Yeah,
they
check
have
out the
any
library,
supplies.
because we heard some stuff about ancient tomes. Maybe there's something in there we can find.
Indeed, yes. I would like to ask about some potential tomes.
Mm-hmm.
Have the
I'll be right
library.
back.
All right. Let's move this plan of action. Here, I'm gonna just delete goodbye hotel.
Oh no.
I know, we hardly knew ye. It was just easier to stay on this screen instead of moving a bunch of everything around. Alright, so the library in this town is fucking huge. It's a big old library. It's a proper library, that's for sure. Biggest building you've seen so far.
That's a big library, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll mosey on in.
Mm-hmm. You quickly notice that they do have like a little like display stand talking about like how the library is organized, and you quickly notice that all the historical documents are in the basement.
Well, I guess we're going to the basement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is gonna be a library usage skill, which
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
Cornelius has the highest in.
I might. Where can I see that exactly?
It's over in your it's under investigator skills on your character sheet.
Okay. Yeah. It says I have 20%.
Mm-hmm.
Is that including the bonus I got?
Oh yeah, you know, I feel like that should be 40. I kind of fucked up making yours. I'm pretty sure because I noticed a few.
It was the first one.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll 1d100.
Okay.
You need a 40 or lower. Nice.
My stats are terrible, but I've been getting good rolls in the game itself.
Yeah.
RNGesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So something catches your eye, much like the pyromancy book caught your eye. Um, and it's a story of a history of the lore of Hardwell, is what it's titled.
How old is this book?
Is titled 1940s, and the author is only listed as Storybringer.
Story.
That's
That
kind
definitely
of
That sounds
rings a bell.
familiar.
I'm calling BS,
Yeah.
or that sounds fake.
No. I think that definitely. Yes. In the note, the Wandering Storybringer. I definitely want to check this book.
Mm-hmm. You just pull it up at a table and start reading.
Yeah, that seems like the appropriate thing to do.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're going through, and it's a list of historical accounts about weird occurrences in the area. Now the first thing you note is the earliest occurrences seem to be around the time the natives were still in the area, and they seem to avoid it. Actually, it talks a lot about how like archaeological surveys of the area noticed that there's like a creek that cuts through the forest, and on the west side, further away from Bear Tree Lake, which if you look at the map is over in the corner there. There's like, yes, like within the forest there's like a creek that cuts across, and more and more settlements seem to be located across the creek, and it seemed as though the native populace avoided the area. There's some story of the early settlers. There's apparently a little girl named Elizabeth who was playing with her friends in a field of flowers and seemed to have just vanished into thin air before her eyes. Before their eyes, rather. Some occurrences of people seeming to be in places but then have no recollection of them occurring in that place. Like the one specific example you see is someone who was apparently attending a festival but then reported to have been out hunting all day, yet people swore that they had seen them. You see one mention of a man walking into the woods and then being seen floating in the air later and never seen from again. And then they do have the disturbing disappearance of the Andrews, where the Claudia Andrews, the wife of the estate, was found hanging from the balcony one morning, and within one day, the Bronson Andrews was brought in for questioning, but then disappeared, which the populace took to mean that he was probably guilty. As you're flipping through this part, a loose piece of paper falls out from between the pages.
Oh, I'd like to take that paper.
Okay. You notice that it's covered in a substance that you're pretty sure is dried blood.
Ooh.
Hmm. Time seems convoluted. Huh.
A little bit.
The numbers, what do they mean?
Am I reading House of Leaves? All right.
Shamazak.
Do we want someone to read it for the recording?
I think I've had it on screen long enough.
All right.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Well, I'm a little freaked out. This lines up exactly with what happened to me.
Mm. Mm. Well, yeah,
That's
that's a little concerning, huh? Yeah.
no, I really want to see this mansion.
Yeah.
All
I'm gonna
action
fold
cause-
this one up. I'm gonna fold this one up and put it in my pocket.
Okay.
All action cause something affects no preventable. Hmm.
He sleeps.
Burn the. I see burn. I see the word burn. Okay.
Need to burn.
Just gonna put it out there that if there's a need to burn, I may have us covered.
Burn the fish, need to burn the fish to break the strings.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, if
Or
we
it
can
has-
put out the fire afterwards,
Yeah.
I'm your guy.
Okay.
Well then, do we want to go re-inspect this shed and try to get the thing to happen again with the strings, or?
I think so.
That could.
Mhm.
Could also
That
be
mean-
burn the cabin, but I don't know, that seems a little extreme.
I mean, but all our guy wants us to do is just make the place suitable for a shopping center, right?
Right.
But I don't know if burning
Yeah.
the house down would get rid of the problem.
Yeah, exactly. That's why
Yeah.
that's why I thought that was a little extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should probably go in there and investigate, though.
So we have two options. We can go back to the. So, the talk of the forest. That's not where that cabin was it?
The shed was on the path leading to the forest.
So that's around where everyone was saying the mysterious stuff was happening.
Mm-hmm.
So we can either go back there and try to investigate this fish thing, or we can go and check the mansion. Do we want to put that to a vote, or?
I think I'd rather go and inspect the mansion. I don't really want to deal with the strings personally.
I mean, sure. Yeah, I'll support Jim.
Okay.
Sure. Well,
Now, are you going to go through from the main road or from the path?
I think we should get a quick getaway, personally. Have a quick getaway set up anyway. That would be my plan.
That's fine.
yeah. Mhm.
All right, it's about 4:30 now.
Are we still gonna try to kill time until dark? Because can't really think of anything else to do.
I think we
Same.
should just head in there.
Yeah, let's just go.
Mhm.
All right, so as you drive, you go on Woodhart Ave, and then you continue following up to the old residential district. Now, as you do that, you kind of glance over and notice that the pathway where you had seen the cabin isn't there.
That's interesting.
Mhm.
Well then. First the strings, and now it's just not there anymore. I don't know what to make of this. Do you guys? Or am I just going crazy?
I mean, there's
Perhaps.
something up, but I don't know.
What happens if you try standing in the spot where the cabin was?
You go first.
I mean, are we gonna stop and investigate, or?
I don't
Let's
think
take a look.
It's probably not. All right.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll lead the charge on this one.
All right. Hold on, let me copy y'all. I think, was this the right? Nope, that's the wrong one.
Gaius.
It's Johnny Bravo.
Hold the phone. Let's see.
Mm.
Hmm.
I get it.
You get what?
We didn't follow the path you guys said you took.
Oh. The
no.
note.
I don't have control anymore.
You guys got here by following a certain set of roads.
Yeah. Well, we could try that.
Oh,
again.
that's true. That's
Let's
true.
move on to the mansion for now, and if we want to come back here, we can follow that path at nighttime.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's
I
check
vote
out
we
this
just
mansion. Do some combat.
Okay.
All right. So let's go draw this here mansion. Ian, you're going in from the old residential district, right?
Yes.
All right. So the gang pulls up. Oh, I don't know why I grabbed you of all people. That sounded really dismissive. I apologize.
I mean, we don't see what you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'll forever wonder who you grabbed that you were dismissive of.
Yeah, I'm never going to say. It's not like there's a video that you can watch after.
Oh. Man, I'm not gonna watch this crap.
Nice. It's the old spooky mansion.
I'm just gonna have a hard time watching it because I sometimes hate listening to my own voice.
Oh, trust me, I know that problem all too well.
So you're standing in a courtyard right now. There's like these high stone like walls that have been littered with graffiti. There's a big ominous piece of art that just says "Punk ain't dead" on one of these walls.
Wonderful.
That's outdated.
There's another that says "Fuck Reagan."
Oh wow. Okay. Get off to a rousing start.
The classics.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of beer cans in the courtyard too.
What kind of beer is it though?
It's Bud Light.
Ugh.
Your fans are getting loud again.
I can't control my character.
No, yeah, we can't.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Let me fix that. Let me fix that. What the fuck? Hold on.
Oh.
Oh no, we're being moved.
Sanity meter.
Why the fuck can't y'all... Oh, you know what? Because I made y'all map objects. Accidentally. Okay, let's put you on the token layer. There we go.
Okay.
Yay.
Alright, yeah, so you're in the courtyard.
Okay. Should we try to canvas around or just head on in?
Let's just head on in. Let's get in there.
Yeah.
Alright, we're investigators.
Bravery.
Yeah, it looks like there's been a lot of people that have come and gone. There are syringes, beer cans, underwear.
Oh.
It's a mess.
Oh.
So over here is like a kitchen area. Over here is a dining hall, and then there's a bunch of different... It kind of breaks up over here to like more room. You imagine there's like probably some sort of main lobby a little further in.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to head towards the main lobby.
Okay.
Lobby shenanigans.
Y'all gonna split up or?
Let's stick together.
Yeah.
Let's stick together
Yeah.
and not search for clues.
This is not a time to split up.
Yeah.
It is very dark in here. There's not much natural light coming in.
Anybody got a flashlight on them?
Oh yeah, y'all got phones.
All right, let's do it.
Ah, indeed. But I pull out my iPhone X
Yes.
and use its super good flashlight.
TM.
But no headphone jack.
I was gonna say I have a flashlight that plugs into a headphone jack.
Listen. One does not need a headphone jack when one practices the arts.
It's okay. I got a Pixel 2 the other day.
Nice.
Nice.
Well,
So y'all are in the lobby with light.
what is there to be seen?
Yeah, I'd like to just examine the room a little bit.
Mm-hmm. The main lobby, there's not much going on, just more graffiti and like crap. It seems like not many people made it in as much this far, just because like, you know, it's kind of creepy in here to hang out and drink beer and do drugs. There's just a lot of like dumb graffiti and like litter. There's like a sleeping bag in the corner actually at one point. Looks like someone crashed here at some point or another.
Who would want to sleep here? Jesus.
A really drunk person.
I mean, yeah. I guess.
This would be the worst place to be hungover.
Seriously.
Is there a path leading upstairs or downstairs at all?
Yeah, you're like literally in front of like an upstairs.
Okay.
Like a stairs leading upward.
Let's check the second floor. I would like to try to find perhaps where like the master bedroom would have been.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are y'all going as a group or splitting up?
Let's stick together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think.
I agree. Stick together.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of these walls and I'm gonna leave that main building part, but I'm gonna draw the main bedroom down here. It's not too hard to find. It's kind of in like the northeastern corner, so like in relation to you guys, it's kind of like this away.
All right.
So you go and find a pretty decent looking bedroom. There's a big fancy, it's like one of those fancy beds with like the like overhang type thing going on, you know?
Yeah.
There's a desk off to the side. Really fancy statue of looks like Zeus off to the corner.
Hmm.
And then a old dresser that seems to have just caved in because of, you know, like time and just it's old. Wasn't kept up. There's like a cracked cracked mirror. Okay. Yeah, you search the desk and you see a piece of paper sticking out of one of its drawers.
This is spooky. Let's see what the paper has to say.
Yeah, take it.
Yeah.
All right.
What lies beyond?
Anyone want to read or?
I mean, I was reading it to myself.
Yeah.
Read it out loud. If Rosin, I mean, you wrote it, so.
I know. Okay. In my studies of the phenomena, I have simultaneously come to further understand the apparitions while also coming to doubt my own understanding of life. The pale images I have seen throughout the estate appear to operate as though they are not multiple, but one compelling force. By my own research and profound conversations with the visiting storybringer, though I am not convinced he has relayed all that he knows to me, I have compiled a list of hypotheses which are in need of further testing. 1. The apparitions are yet of individual mind, but fancy a common goal or desire. Why men, women, and children of varying families and generations would come to such an agreement, I know not. 2. There is but one apparition, perhaps a daemon, transmogrifying its shape. The fairies of the old country are reported to have partaken in this sort of foolishness. Yet the malicious intent of these disturbances seems to beg something more. 3. A magician of some power is compelling the shades to do harm upon me and my beloved. I am tired.
Ugh.
I too am tired.
I don't like this
It
house.
sure seems to end it on a strange note.
A little.
Wow, suddenly,
Oh.
I fucked up. I forgot
Nice.
you guys are in here, yeah.
Nice.
I see. Definitely a man that met a sorry fate, I believe.
Mm.
I say we examine the statue.
Go ahead.
All right. Let's look at this hunk of man.
All right, Zeus. I'm the Zeus statue.
Yeah.
You see a statue, and at the bottom there is a Latin piece of Latin text inscriptured.
Okay.
So, who knows Latin?
I was gonna say,
actually-
can anybody do languages?
I took Latin in high school.
I am quite a scholar of the good language myself.
All right, roll for. That is going to be 100. You need to get 30 or below.
30 or below?
Yep.
That's including the Latin thing I took, right?
Yeah. That's the entirety of it.
Okay. 100, you said?
Yeah, 1D 100. Jesus Christ. Yeah. You fucking.
Wow.
Wow.
So, you three are looking at it or whatever, kind of creating a semicircle around it, and Jim is just kind of chilling, a little hanging back a little bit. Cornelius, you mouth the words, "Our fate is not our own," which is the inscription.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly, Jim, you feel a tugging, and you start to slowly slide. You're kind of dragging your heels. It makes a noise. Everyone looks kind of to your left. There's a window over here, and you seem to be compelled towards the window.
Compelled
Fuck this, I'm
through the
done.
window. What's over here?
What do you mean?
I'm looking at the window.
Oh no, you're
Other side of the room.
yeah, other side of the room, and you're being dragged forcefully, you're being tugged.
Do any of us notice this?
You notice the noise that this is causing.
What's happened to Jim there?
That doesn't look good.
Hold on, Jim.
Yeah, let's grab Jim.
All right. Everyone roll for strength. This is going to be a hard roll. So it is going to be half of your strength stat you need to roll.
Okay.
Oh.
So that's going to be for... Well, who's grabbing? Is it just you two? Cornelius, are you getting involved here? Or you...
I'm okay. So Cornelius knows his limits. I'm here, but
But you're not grabbing.
I'm not grabbing.
Okay.
So, for me, it'd be 1d35, right?
Yep, correct. And then Fang, it would be 1d20.
Okay. Let's see.
Ooh. Hoo-hoo. Okay.
1d100.
Yeah. Oh wait, what? So, sorry. What's your strength stat again? Yeah, you roll 1d100.
Guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Yeah,
so we
roll-
only roll 1d. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you meant roll of their half strength. Okay, I misunderstood that.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, yeah. Whoops. Sorry. And
Yeah,
then,
that's what I was confused about.
yeah, okay. And then you, Kyle, you need to roll a 1d100 too. Okay, I don't think anyone made it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So did I get pulled out the window then?
All three of you get yanked out of the window. There's a glass shattering noise. Cornelius, you're just watching as three people just go flying out the window.
Ah!
There's glass shards shattering everywhere.
I mean, I run to the window to look down at them.
Yeah, all of you are going to take 2d6 damage from that. So I'm going to roll for your damage. Let's see how much this ends up being. Oh, no, I roll for it.
Okay.
It's going to be 8.
Ow.
So, Fang, you're at 6 out of 14 HP. Hylian, you are at... Let's see, 5 out of 13 HP. And then Jim, you are at 5 out of 13 HP.
Wow.
Oh god.
This sucks.
So I will say, here, let's shift this house over so we can. Here, let's relocate this action.
Now the house moved.
Yes. Have you ever seen Monster House, dog?
The house is a quarter inch bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
Okay, there we go. So
I see what you've done.
yes. So Cornelius sure looking like what the fuck.
Yeah.
So you're all laying there for like a second. Jim, you're still being tugged along.
Is there a safe way down?
You look and there are some like bushes like directly under that they missed.
Hmm.
They look puffy.
All right. I'll go for the bushes.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna be a roll. Jesus, what do you even have that could?
I mean, I assume this is better than trying to run through the house out the front door and to the side.
Yeah, I'm gonna say roll for dex on that. So 100. You need to get 30.
100?
Need to get a 35 or below. So you can redo. So there's a thing in this game called pushing a roll.
Yeah.
And basically what that is if you fail a roll and you want to retry it, you can do so, but failure will lead to a harsher failure if you fail a second time.
YOLO.
Only live once.
Oof. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
You fall and you also miss the bushes. You take 1d6 damage.
You want to roll that or me?
I will. I'll roll all damage you guys take. Okay, it's not too bad.
Woo!
You scrape your knee a little bit. It would have been less damage anyways, just because like you didn't get yanked out compared to them, you know?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm just saying, for failing a push, that's probably the
Pretty
least
solid.
harsh penalty I could have gotten.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, you're down here now, and you're watching Jim get dragged as these two are kind of trying to get back up.
Yeah, I want to start trying to run to him.
Okay. Yeah, you're running. He's still he's being dragged along, but like he's on the ground for one, and like he's trying to claw his way.
Okay, so from Carlos's understanding, like I recall that like the fish thing and the wires. So I'm thinking like maybe I'll throw like shurikens like further forward and see maybe if that does something.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how many shurikens did you start with?
So I started with 60. I gave 5 to the old
okay.
man, so
Okay,
I
I
have
couldn't-
55.
Okay, I couldn't remember how many you had because I was like, didn't you give them away?
So yeah, I'll toss some shurikens further up.
Okay, so because you're aiming, this is gonna be an extremely hard roll because you don't quite know what you're aiming at, but also you have really fucking good brawl score. So what's 95 divided by 5?
95 divided by 5.
Oh, that's just
19.
19. Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, you need to get 19 or below.
Let's see.
Do you want to try pushing it?
No.
Okay. You do manage to like toss them like kind of ahead, maybe a little bit off to the side, and he's still being dragged along. Cornelius, you are like right there though. Billy, Bob, you're a little bit behind just because you had to get back up.
Okay. I kind of look over at him like, what the fuck was that about?
It's fine. It's fine. I'll just pick up my shuriken.
Okay.
Cornelius, what are you thinking?
Well, I don't think Cornelius followed along that same train of thought, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna like try to run ahead and maybe like push him.
All right. So as you run ahead, you stumble over something.
Okay.
But you look down and you can't see it.
Can I grab at it?
You could try, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to try grabbing at it.
All right. You grab at where you stumbled over, and you notice that you're not feeling just one. You're, like, as you feel around, it's not just one seeming object, it's like multiple. And the next thing you know, you have like, you feel 3 points of like a tugging sensation on your left arm and one on your right palm.
Okay.
However, Jim seems to be stopped moving, but now you're feeling a tugging.
Okay. At that point, I would like to throw a fireball.
Okay. Go ahead and let me just look up the rules for magic again. One more time. Okay. Let's see. Fuck.
I just had to find that pyromancy tome.
Fuck. Okay. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll for occult.
Roll for okay.
We'll just go with that. This seems to be a less defined magic system than what we're normally used to playing.
So that's 65, you said?
Yeah.
So 100, I gotta get under 65.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, you channel what you have learned, and a spew of flame shoots out. Now, I want the rest of the party to roll a 1d3 for sanity.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, huh. See, I'm a firefighter. Fire doesn't faze me that much.
Yeah.
I'm used to it.
What does a 2 get me?
Let's see. So I think you and Fang are actually relatively unscarred, so you're both at 97 out of 99, which is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zach, you, in a instant, you see, like, you kind of know, like, when metal gets hot, there's that orange, like, the orange glow it has to it.
Yeah.
Orange glow.
You see these strings of orange in the flame slowly wither away and then go.
Do I stop feeling the tugging?
Yes, they're gone.
Okay.
By slowly go, I meant like they burn away.
Okay.
Now you're a little bit ways away from the mansion right now. You can kind of see past, like, the forest doesn't seem to go as far as you would actually think. You can actually see beyond, like, the tree line to what appears to be a clearing over here.
Over where?
Over to the upper right.
Like where we were being dragged to?
Yes.
Well, I say we go, accept the invitation.
All right, might as well.
Maybe we want to repair weapons, though.
I think I have my weapon.
I should still have a gun on me.
Yeah, you do.
I don't think I explicitly grabbed one.
Just for what it's worth, Cornelius is like on fucking cloud 9 because he just did magic.
Okay.
We'll have the magic guy in front, I guess. That seems to be the most effective strategy.
Yes.
I've got holy water too. We can do something.
Also the physically weakest though, so not quite. I'll cast my fireballs from the back, thank you very much.
It's okay though, because I still have brawling, so at least I can use my bare hands and be alright.
So you all move past the clearing. Now, what you're not anticipating is that you're actually a little higher up elevation-wise than you anticipated. So beyond the clearing is a cliff edge.
That's a cliff, all right.
Jim, you look down, and you notice that the beach overlooking the cliff is the same one that you had gone through in the cabin.
There's no beaches in Vermont. This is weird.
You suddenly notice it's night.
I pull out my Desert Eagle.
It seemed to be morning before you went through the clearing as well.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I pull out my phone and I take a picture.
Okay. It's a bunch of trees. You notice the time is 00:00.
That's interesting.
I want to say that I don't think what we're seeing is what's actually here, but I don't know if we should try to go down there or back out.
What if we throw something down there?
Like my shurikens.
Give it a shot.
Or a rock, if there's one around.
I mean, are there any rocks?
I mean, I guess you have enough shurikens or it'll be fine.
Okay.
I could shoot my gun wildly. I have enough bullets.
I'd show everyone the picture, by the way, obviously.
Okay. How are we doing this?
You're gonna throw
Do
a
we just-
shuriken down?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just do that. There's no... So,
Yeah.
are you throwing it, like, at the beach, at the water?
Let's try throwing at the water.
Okay. As you throw it and it splashes into the water, you suddenly notice a fish fly up and land, like, over here.
That's... Yeah. That's a fish.
Get away from it. We know what happened last time.
I mean, yeah.
I'll throw a fireball at it.
Okay. You can just go ahead and do that. Oh, also, too, I should be taking... You do have MP, so I'm just gonna say you Each of these count as 1.
How much do I have total?
10 now.
And charges?
Yeah.
Okay.
You throw the arm. Or sorry, fuck. I fucked that up. You throw the fireball at the fish, and the fish turns into an arm that proceeds to burn.
Huh. Huh.
More fish fly over onto the fire, and slowly each of the fish turns into different severed body parts. Jim, you recognize the burning corpse, like that's mutilated, as the same person you saw hanging.
Huh.
Suddenly, the different individual pieces start to tug, and they go flying over the cliff,
Ugh.
as if they were also caught by the strings.
That wasn't very pleasant.
I'm not okay with this.
I mean, I'm used to people burning to death, but
Jeez.
hey, my parents, after all.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
So,
We should get out of here.
get out, like,
I agree.
where?
Yeah. Let's run the way we came.
Okay.
So you run back through the clearing the way you came, and you notice that it's still night, and you get back... Oh, whoops, I deleted everyone. Hold on, let me undo that. Oh no, there's no undo button. Oh no.
We find ourselves in a white void.
Yes.
Cthulhu returned.
Do. Hold on. Copy. So you go back to a clearing, and you find... Basically, the only way I could describe it is this.
What is that?
Oh no.
Oh.
Quick, pull out the holy water and the...
Cornelius, you feel a
crucifix.
tugging off your bag.
Off my bag?
Yeah. A corn cob floats in front of you.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
The corn cob flies past you.
The one thing that comes back.
Wait, stop.
The giant man is in front of you.
So this is the part where the SMT4 pre-boss theme plays, right?
Yes.
Oh no. My thing freaked out. I'm back.
But why?
Why have you brought me to this place?
I mean, you turned into corn.
You
Cornelius,
don't
what is with this
understand.
giant man?
I drilled a hole inside my head to let the demons go.
Oh no.
This isn't good. I'm gonna spray you with holy water.
Wait.
You start spraying
this
him.
guy's cool. This guy's cool.
You start spraying him with holy water, and he looks at you and goes, "You fool! The protection seal."
Oh no.
The pentagram fades, and so does he. There's just a red circle, and you see a bunch of different ghosts of different children in like different period clothing and like different old people just fly out of the ground and into the sky, and you hear a deep roaring. It sounds angry.
Where is it coming from?
Below.
Okay. All right, guys, let's go get to the van. It's time to get out of here.
I throw a fireball at it.
It right in the middle of the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, wait. I throw all 54 of my shurikens too.
You can't just do that.
Just like your arms are like machine gun arms with shurikens.
Yeah.
So
This is my ninja way.
So a giant crack starts to form, like a fissure starts to form out of the ground, you feel.
Mhm.
Looks like an emoji.
Yes. And I will say, Jim, you're starting to make your way back to the cars. This is happening. You're kind of like speed walking. A giant winged figure flies out from the crack.
I pull out my gun and start shooting it.
And then it smirks.
Oh no, it reflects that.
Oh no. The enemy reflects gun.
So you're gonna start shooting?
Yes. Do I have to
Okay.
roll that? Yeah.
Go ahead and roll. That's gonna be handgun. Wait, no, sorry. What are you firing with?
Shotgun.
Shotgun. Okay. That is going to be, well, you do have 100% in shotgun, so you're gonna just roll for damage.
Okay.
It's gonna
What
be
die?
46.
Okay. All right. I'll do it again. That's a whole shotgun.
No,
So-
46 is just 146.
I shot 6 times.
Oh, you only shoot like once per thing.
Oh, okay. All right. I shot him once.
Which was the first 46? 18?
No, 10.
10. Okay. Yeah, you do 10 points of damage to him.
Cool.
He seems to convulse, and then just a shattering, piercing noise emanates through the air. For the combined, like, just situation of this happening, I'm gonna have everyone roll a 2d20 to sanity.
Oh, oh wow.
Oh, Jesus.
This is too much, man.
Okay, let's take this one at a time. So, Hylian got... How much did you roll?
29.
Alright, so that's 97, 87, 77. You're at 68 sanity. Fang, what'd you roll?
34.
Alright, so that's going to be... $63 sanity. Kyle, what'd you roll?
25.
Alright, you are at 53 sanity.
Oh, good.
And then, Zach, what'd you roll?
22.
Alright. You're at 72 sanity. Alright, what are y'all gonna do?
I'm gonna keep making a beeline to the car. Warm up that engine for everybody else.
It sees you running, and you start to feel like strings wrapping around your ankles. You're like trying to like hop, and
Oh no. What will I do?
They're-
Start shooting the strings?
you can do that, yeah. Now that's gonna be extremely. You cannot see the strings,
Oh, okay.
but so roll 1d100. You gotta get a 20 or below. Nice.
Nice.
You start shooting at the ground like a madman, and you feel good. You start to run back towards the way the car was.
So I try to follow in the general direction, but while I'm running, I also like try to get a shot in with the Desert Eagle.
Okay. I'm gonna say Jim's out of there, by the way, since he got a good head start. So
I did it.
yeah. All right, go ahead and roll for your handgun. So 1d100, and then you need a... What'd you get?
17.
Ooh, y'all are getting really good rolls today. All right,
It's the adrenaline.
go ahead, roll for damage.
Okay, was that...
It's gonna be a lot. It is
That-
1d10 plus 1d6 plus 3.
Plus 3. 1d10 plus 1d6 plus 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
9.
You shoot one of its heads, and it, like, transforms into the head of, like, a human, and then pops. Like
So
a gory mess, and it starts to flail around. Its wings are, like, shifting all over its body in ways that no biological entity should be able to move in.
That's pretty. Alright, let's keep running.
Billy Bob, what are you at?
Hold on, my health. Sorry.
No, just, what are you gonna do?
Well, since I don't have any weapons, I could try to punch him.
Alright, go for
I
it.
do have brawler. You know what? I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
Here we go. What do I need to roll for this? Let's see.
Let's see. You need to roll for your brawler skill, which is at 50. So 1d100, it's a coin flip. Ooh, okay.
Oh,
so that's
yikes.
a failure.
Yeah.
Do you want to try pushing it, go big or go home, and try re-rolling? See if you do it.
I'm gonna go with no.
Okay. So you go to punch it, and you suddenly feel like you suddenly feel like your arm that you're winding up for the punch is like stuck in midair.
Of course it is. I can't say I'm completely surprised it worked out that way.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm imagining what would have happened if I had succeeded on that.
Well,
Are you still running?
what?
Are you still running?
So, yeah, I'm still running.
I didn't get a turn.
Yeah, I know. I was just
Yeah,
curious to
correct.
see. I was just curious to see if Carlos was
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
turn
still
back
running.
or if he was still gonna run.
No, I'm still gonna keep my distance.
Okay.
Run.
Cornelius, what are you up to?
So Cornelius feels like he's in a do or die moment right now.
Mm-hmm.
Been waiting for this his whole life. Doesn't quite know what to do. I'm gonna put on the sunglasses.
Yes. Okay. Cornelius,
Mm.
you see the lines of death that make up every living entity.
Fuck you.
You see these orange cracks. You see them in Carlos. You see them in Billy Bob. And you see these giant crimson cracks of life energy bleeding through the entity,
Mm-hmm.
the puppeteer.
Yeah.
They seem to point to like spots of weakness.
Okay. I wonder if a fireball would be effective on those, though. You know what? Do I see anything nearby, like, You know what? I'll just try to shoot one.
A fireball?
No, a bullet.
Oh yeah, you have guns, right? All right, yeah. So like it's kind of like on its like back, or no, like the red crimson lines are on its back, and it's currently facing Carlos. So
what about the point of weakness though?
Yeah, that's it. That's on its back.
Yeah,
which you're facing, so you're in good hands.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll for your handgun.
What's that gonna be?
That is going to be 25. Well, so 1d100, you need to get 25 or lower.
Yeah, I should probably just go for the fireball, but yeah, I'm gonna push that.
Okay, go ahead, push it.
Okay.
All right, Carlos, you feel something tearing through you, and you fall. Now, you make it about that far. Now, Zach, go ahead and roll for damage.
Fair. What is that?
For whatever you have, it's going to be...
It was a handgun.
Yeah, let's see. 1d10.
I'm bleeding out. Oh.
That puts him at...
Rosin,
Yeah,
well, it always ends like this.
it does.
I'm at -3.
Yeah,
Not like this. Not like this.
you're passed
I've
out.
killed the teammates before.
Oh my gosh.
Back in the old D&D days.
All right. So while that's happening, hold on. So let's say in the corner over here. All right, so you get back to the car. As you get in the car, Jim, you hear a what color's the car, by the way?
Blue.
Blue. Okay. You hear a loud bang, the familiar sound of a gunshot.
Uh-huh. So I go back.
Are you gonna take the car?
Yes.
Are you gonna? Is you good? Oh yeah. Okay. Wait, why the fuck isn't it letting me do this? Hold on. Gotta do this right if I'm gonna do it at all. All right.
Get in the car, guys. It's time to go.
I mean, dead people can't get into cars.
You take the old Speedwagon back.
Do I even report on my way out of town? Because at this point, like, I don't think I want anything to do with this place anymore.
Let's see. It won't let me move the goddamn car.
And the time it takes me to shift into first gear, the monster comes and kills me.
Why won't it let me move this fucking car?
Rosin plays Mario 3.
Oof. Hold on, fuck it. There we go.
It's the invisible car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The car's
Just
over
imagine.
here. It's a lot smaller now. It wasn't to scale before I had to fix it.
Okay. Let's get out of here. I'm driving my van out.
I mean, I don't think any of us are really in a position to move right now.
Yeah, like, I would love to get in, but
All right, in that case, I'm just gonna here. I'll go out and grab some people.
All right, go ahead and roll for strength for carrying.
Okay, that is 1d100.
Yeah, 1d100, and then let's see what your strength is. 60. So what'd you get?
62.
Ooh, okay. So you're gonna fail. Do you want to try and push your luck?
Let's do it.
Okay.
You shoot him in the chest.
Should I just roll again?
Yeah. Nice.
All right.
All right. You managed to make your way back to the car with your good pal, Carlos.
In the car.
Yeah.
Let's get everybody.
So, Billy Bob.
I mean-
No, not yet. You're still in the car. Billy Bob, you are slowly being sucked into the fissure closer to the thing. Hold on, let me make him a map. There we go. Billy Bob, what are you going to do about it? Is your mic muted?
Billy Bob.
Oh no. Did we lose him?
Oh no.
He went to the fissure along with his character.
Rip.
When you die in the game, you die in real life.
Yeah.
Pour one out.
Oh no. Okay.
Here's to you.
Well then, this didn't end well for us, did it?
No. Cornelius.
Okay. So I see him getting dragged into the fissure then?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna throw my gun to the side. It has failed me. I'm
Top 10
gonna
anime betrayals.
I'm gonna dive in after him, throwing a fireball at the thing.
Wait, you're gonna dive in after, did you say?
Not like into the fissure. I mean, like, I'm gonna like try to grab him.
Okay.
Or like, nah, I probably can't do both.
No, you can roll for a cult. We'll just say fuck it.
Yeah, because I want to throw a fireball,
Mhm.
well, and try to grab him from the.
Mm-hmm. You also notice with the sunglasses on, you can see the strings.
Okay, good. Also, I got a 5.
Yeah, you fucking nailed it. You grab him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I notice he's passed out from fear.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
All
think
right.
it's time to get out of here.
Yeah. Now you're running back. You're halfway there, and you glance back and see strings shooting out from his hands. He's flailing. He's in pain, shooting out towards you.
Okay, I want to throw him towards the van.
Okay, that's gonna be a throw.
Yeah, like I just, or even just like push. Like I just want to get him towards the van.
Mm-hmm. Let's say that's gonna. Oh God, you don't have good stats for something like this.
Yeah, well.
I'm gonna say that's gonna be a. Let's say Dex.
You know what? Even if like just drop him in front of me, you know.
Yeah. Let's do Dex. So roll
Okay.
1d100.
What's my dex?
35. You fucking nailed it, dog. You toss him with all your Cornelius strength towards the base of the car.
He slams into the wall of the car.
The
Now-
car explodes.
That sounds like a PUBG moment there.
There we go. Oh, you're back. Okay, were you gone before?
No, I did go AFK for a second, yeah.
Oh, okay,
That's
yeah.
what-
Your character was passed out briefly,
Yeah.
but as
I
you were
did- I
thrown
did
to the
see that.
ground, you woke up.
Yeah, sorry.
All right. Now go ahead and Cornelius.
Yeah,
The strings are still coming for you.
yeah.
What are you gonna do about it?
I mean, I kind of used my turn to throw him, you know?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, let's say
My
that.
goal was to get him over there.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense then. So, you feel like your right arm and, like, your right thigh are being grabbed and yanked towards the fissure.
Yeah.
You start to move back.
Okay. I'm gonna yell at them to just go.
But we can't leave him behind.
My unconscious body thinks, yeah, we can.
What's
But no
stopping
one
me from
hears
just
that.
pulling out? I was saying, am I still passed out?
You're awake now. The shock
Okay.
of hitting the ground woke you up.
Okay, well then I gotta just get my chainsaw out of the car and go try to cut the strings. Maybe a little extreme,
All
but I
right.
could also potentially fight the demon with it.
I don't want to
Roll,
waste my turn on like shooting the strings, because then we won't be able to drive away.
roll for fighting brawl. Which
Okay.
also, since you also once again, because you cannot see the strings, this is going to be extremely hard for you. You know, I'll make it just regular hard, because like at this
Okay.
point you guys kind of get where they're at, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have a better idea now.
So that's going to be, you're going to need to get 25 or lower.
All right. Yeah.
Nice. You rev up that
Ooh.
fucking chainsaw and you slice him free. Oh, whoops. Not.
That's the wrong one.
Yeah, my unconscious body.
Yes.
Just this dead corpse swinging a chainsaw.
All right.
Okay, so, like, it was cut free?
Yeah, you're free now.
Okay, now what?
Alright.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna take him back to the car.
All right. Yeah, Cornelius, he's in good walking shape still, so he can.
Okay, yeah, I just...
If he can walk, then that's
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna start trying to run to the car at this point.
I wasn't sure if the strings pulling and messed him up.
All right. Yeah, he seems angry. You both get into the car.
Okay.
Cornelius, you notice more strings coming out towards the car.
Okay, can I try to throw a fireball at him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll for occult again. What's your occult score again?
Isn't like something like 60-something?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you manage to singe the rest of the strings. He gets really angry.
You fool!
You hear another shriek. Everyone roll 1d20 for sanity. It pierces through your consciousness.
Okay.
Wow. The almost worst thing I could have possibly rolled.
Oh.
Alright, Fang, what'd you roll?
I rolled an 8.
Okay, you're at 55.
19.
15.
So, Billy Bob, you're at 49.
Oh boy.
Jim, what were you rolled 14, you said? Right?
He rolled a 15, I think.
15, okay. So that's 43, yep. And then...
Oh, right? Yeah.
Alright, you're at 38. And what'd you get, Zach?
I rolled a 14.
Okay, yeah, that's what I probably heard.
That
You're at a 58.
Okay. Still above 50.
Alright, you're all in the car.
Go!
You just get the fuck out of there.
I think we just get out of town too.
Yeah, don't
It's-
stop,
Yeah.
just drive.
Yeah. Don't
So,
look back.
so the creature screams and continues its shriek and flailing. It seems very angry. It kind of becomes a distant like memory as you drive through the woods. So I want to clarify too. Where you were standing was where the mansion was before you went through the clearing.
Okay.
Like you went through the clearing, you came back, and this was there instead.
Okay.
So you go ahead then, and you're driving through back to the old residential district. And you notice that there are people on the streets as though it was like, just regular daytime.
Is it daytime, or is it still night?
They're acting as if it's daytime. Like, it seems like people are out and about as if that would be normal.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Hold on.
But we still see it as night and everything, right?
But you still see it as night. But also, you notice that everyone looks... The only way you can really describe it is like flesh mannequins. There are silver strings... So, Cornelius, you can only see this. There are silver strings going and like arcing from the clouds back down to over where you escaped from. To the different people and residents walking throughout Hardwell.
I see. They're all under control of the puppet master, I say.
Strikes me as bad. This town is bad. We should get out of here.
We should just keep driving.
My dead
agree.
corpse agrees.
Alright, so you keep driving, and you go to the next town. On your way, you stop, and there's like a little, like... Yeah, so like you're driving down the road, you're basically getting the fuck out of town, the closest road, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a little pit stop, like, type little area where you figure, hey, you can go and get some help.
No, keep going.
Want to keep going, or you want to...
I mean, I'm dead, so I can't...
Yes.
Is he dead, or have we tried to, stop the bleeding?
He's unconscious and bleeding out. You could, yeah... You guys have stopped the bleeding with, like, what the best capabilities you've had.
Should we stop at a pit stop, or should we keep going?
Let's, I would say go into town and find a hospital.
We're only one town over.
Yeah, it's true. We should probably just zip on out and go find a big city or something. That'd be my plan anyway, get as far away from this part of the world as possible.
Alright.
Let's skip to a different country.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go and get to, like, a decent-sized city?
Yeah.
I want to get at least one more town away.
Alright. You drive through the sunrise, actually. Cornelius, you still look at your phone and it's still 00.00.
Oh no.
You do manage to go to the nearest little community you find, and actually right on the outskirts of town there is a hospital, and you manage to all drag your friend out into the main area, where you're greeted by a receptionist who also looks as though she is a mannequin made of meat. She looks up and goes, "Can I help you?" The end.
Maria.
Well, that was a campaign.
Yeah.
That went
Certainly
sideways.
Oh no.
That was fun.
I honestly
Thanks.
did not think just hacking at invisible wires with a chainsaw would work.
I mean, you're stuck in the creepy dimension, but, you're not dead.
Should have never taken that job.
So,
Paying us
quick
$5
question.
an hour.
Could everyone see them as mannequins, or just the glasses?
No, everyone was seeing them as the
Okay.
mannequins.
Okay.
You could see the
dimension.
wires with the glasses, but everyone saw the mannequins.
Okay, good. Okay.
We pulled a Persona 4 into the meat dimension.
Yeah, that's what I thought of.
Well, that was good.
Well, thanks for watching, everyone.
Happy spooky day.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ah.